You know,
Well,
now with
what
the
if
cleric in the party, Atea has no need to cast any spells.
Yeah, lesser restoration, always prepared as a cleric.
All right.
Oh my god, it's been a month. What does my
Yeah.
what does my custom subclass do?
Oh right. I'll take Warding Bond because I have shit ton of health.
Yeah,
And
don't do it, Alphanike. Please prepare the right spells for the right times.
I can't promise you anything.
Why
So
that's weird.
I do love Alphanike. I love listening to
thank
Eve of
you.
Ruin.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's nice. That's so sweet.
I'm a big fan.
I am a very big fan of the party from Eve of Ruin as well. Secretly hyping you guys on.
Right.
No,
And then you're gonna
I'm
TPK
always-
us.
Yeah, as you tear them down.
Kill them.
Yay! It's my job to put obstacles in your path so you seem more heroic.
Yeah.
My god, Atea's flaming security problems gonna show up because with a cleric you prepare all the spells that I usually do. You're stronger than me. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Mightier magics.
Yeah, holier than me. Oh boy.
Don't worry,
You-
everybody. My fists deal as much damage as Warhammers.
I don't know if I'm holier than you.
You are a full divine caster. I am like a half divine caster.
Okay.
But he will take solace that his horse is prettier than yours.
I don't know. Does
Nay,
she
I have the prettiest horse.
Oh, where
No,
is
it
the
isn't.
horse?
She is pretty.
Underfoot, we must introduce you to the horse.
Oh god. Forgot when Frix was here for that.
What?
The horses were deleted. They're gone.
Were they deleted?
Someone
I mean,
went
they only
over.
last an hour, so.
Yeah.
Damn.
But that thing is permanent, so Gino can just go down and summon it again,
create
right?
another horse
Just
every minute.
repopulate them.
Also, for some reason, Kai's token on my screen is just showing as an unavailable image.
Maybe someone deleted it at some point.
Wait, I don't have the horse token?
I have the horse token burned into my brain. So
Gino, you have that horse token, don't you?
Yeah, I just need
Yeah.
another one.
We need to introduce the beholder to Winfrick, to
Underfoot.
Underfoot. Oh god. They are
They're
born
large, right?
again. Yeah. Oh god. Oh
Wait.
shit.
Oh, there they are!
They're back.
Have to get them squeezed through our cellar and introduce them to Underfoot.
Wouldn't it just be easier to bring Underfoot down to them?
But we are traveling. I know Underfoot can fly, but imagine how terrifying it would look for Underfoot, the kobold, riding on this horse.
We just have an armada of horses.
Why not?
Alright, I'm gonna have to make the Kai token again. It's just the Apprentice Wizard if you want to do it on your own.
oh yeah, I'll grab it then.
I have to fix my thing because I should have Dimension Store and Misty Step always prepared, but it's not.
I would like put forth this token for Kai for now. This is just a random token I have.
Whoa, Kai turned so
Get back
cool
on it.
overnight. What happened?
He grew a beard over.
He's a butler? That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Bigsby introduced him to smoking.
Bigsby went out and bought him cigarettes.
You wanna know how I developed this iconic voice? Kai.
Winfrick's Kai is the second warg that Gino true polymorphed into an apprentice.
Yeah, and he is overjoyful, and he is doing our laundry because Atea complained that all the true polymorph people are not friendly. So Kai is
not
our
friendly?
butler now.
Or at the very least, don't have the time to look after the home because, they're busy studying.
Oh,
But he has to do laundry.
And because Bigsby's too lazy to do laundry too, so yeah.
Also, I don't trust Bixby's skills with laundry. They will all
Gotta put
come
honey
out
in.
really colorful.
Yes, I'm gonna dye them all. Everybody's gonna be just like me.
I have a passive Arcana of 32.
That is
Christ.
Wait,
Because-
how? Oh,
expertise. Yeah, expertise.
Expertise, and one of the scribes features gives me advantage, which adds a +5 to your passive.
22. Right.
I mean, Underfoot has like a what? Plus.
Passive
well, he probably
perception.
has.
24.
No, for stealth.
Ooh, yeah, that would be crazy.
What's your passive stealth, Underfoot?
what?
10 plus your stealth bonus. It's the calculation, I think.
I know the stealth bonus is 17.
So 27.
27.
27, and I'm
Yikes.
pretty sure Underfoot has advantage. So also 32.
So also 32, yeah. And because of reliable talent, he can't roll lower than that. Like, he can't,
wow,
he,
yeah.
he can't roll under 27 for a stealth check.
Goodness.
I love swashbucklers.
Maybe he was here the entire time, we just didn't see him.
That's what I was making that joke the entire time last time.
Where are we? Okay, I don't have a token. Okay. Nobody has one other than Underfoot. Okay. Are we ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
See a bunch of Halep disguise stuff in Umthrax room.
Yeah. He got I think at some point he got a costume of some kind. So he just threw it down there, but then he realized probably nobody knows who he is. So he was like, whatever. Nobody knows who I am. I'm too new. I'm still very new. Nobody knows who I am.
Yeah, I'm gonna pack my Fabergé egg and put it under the bed.
I love how the regular Phantom Steed looks more like a nightmare than the actual nightmare that is Chia.
Right?
Yeah. Oh,
Underfoot, are you
it's
going
pooping
to take-
rainbows.
Are you going to take Fred with us?
He's slower than your normal movements because you have the eagle mask, right?
How do you know where we're
whoops.
going?
Oh,
yeah,
we
I
should
can't
Oh!
tell him.
Right. Okay.
We should probably
Right,
do a
okay.
recap.
Yeah, let me just. We don't have a fudge! Somebody has to do it.
What
You
was
know
the last
I'll
thing you
go
remember,
deeper.
Underfoot?
It's been like several months, I think. So I don't. I just remember I'm in a campaign.
Well, I
Here we-
think the last thing was we met up with the Baron. We told him of all the threat and the thing with that Nalos and all of that, and he told us of a cult / religion rising up in Haleb. Haleb is the homeland of his wife, so of the princess.
Yeah, that sounds
Uh,
familiar.
Yeah, and it's also I'm not super sure, but I think that religion is also the one that kidnapped the princess, and that religion, it's a cult quote unquote, that kind of replaced the former state official religion, and we are basically being asked to investigate it and maybe topple this new cult and restore Haleb back to its own thing. And we also want to find out what this cult is about with kidnapping princesses and all of this. And there is, because of it, I think also some conflict, armed conflict in Haleb. Hence, a lot of refugees are coming to Quinn, and a lot of mercenaries are going to Haleb. And we're like, yeah, let's pose as mercenaries and go to Haleb and see what we can find out.
That
Because
sounds. Yeah.
that's basically what happened. And last time we went to buy provisions for the road, bought disguises that we didn't need. Atea went to awkwardly speak with the Professor Robinson. We also know there are shards of Anek there in Haleb. And then we went drinking. That's it.
Okay.
And we want to figure out what the celestial whiskey is made out of. That's a new
Yes.
side quest.
Yeah, that's this 500 gold whiskey that we discovered once. Remember, underfoot?
I don't
These are the
remember
kind of
this
investments we make while
Yeah.
Underfoot is gone.
That was we discovered it was like spit, right? Or tears? Was it
No,
spit or
we
tears?
don't know. We don't
We
know.
don't
We're
know?
still trying to figure out. We also don't know the first name of Professor Robinson. So we need to figure out that too, because Atea has a date with Professor Robinson when we return. So we have time until then for him to remember his first name.
I think the first name is Professor.
Yeah, that's what everybody's telling Atea. He doesn't
Yeah.
believe it.
Professor Robinson.
Did I try to cast Legend Lore and it didn't work, or did it not? Did I not even bother?
It didn't work because he's not
Yeah,
It's
legendary.
he's
not
not
legendary.
I did use it. Yeah, I have to get. We have to go shopping. I want two things. I want more Legend Lore, material components. Let me see if I did my coins right.
So we're preparing to leave for Caleb right now, basically. New day.
Gino has a new subclass. He was Frankenstein. I guess he was actually kind of
Yes!
he was electric chaired.
He was kind of, yeah.
To death, and he came back to life on the third day. How timely.
And we all watched. It was very uncomfortable.
Yeah. Gino got electrocuted into a new subclass
Ouch.
and broke the chair in the process. So nobody else
orb-
can get a new subclass.
And the orb vanished, and he was very mad at his children, his underlings, for not knowing if he that he was going to survive.
It was an
Thinking that it's
experiment.
very, you know-
It worked.
Oh, Umthrak, he's not solely Order of Scribes. I've called the subclass the Scholar.
The scholar. Okay, let me rewrite this. Okay.
I like it.
Oh, we also discovered that Fanny is stronger than Atea. So Atea is having a bit of a crisis.
In
Did
terms of
you,
raw strength.
did you win that arm wrestle or did I?
I did win that arm wrestle, but you are still stronger than him. I only won because I'm proficient in athletics.
It's not a secret. Everybody knows Fanny's got the belt.
Right. And that's the order of the scholar, right?
I just called it Scholar. He is now a
Okay.
Scholar. So yeah, the first feature I've revealed so far is that I can make a ritual diagram, and I can repeat a ritual if I take the extra 10 minutes. I can create a ritual diagram and I can cast a spell with normal casting time without the 10 minutes, as long as I spent the 10 minutes originally. So basically, Phantom Steed costs 1 minute, and so as a ritual costs 10 minutes, or 11 minutes, 10 plus 1. So if I take the 10 minutes, I can cast it 1 minute over and over and over again, in that place.
The infinite phantom steeds, as
Right.
long as you're standing next to the ritual circle.
Yes, now we just have
Yes.
to figure out a way to forcefully apply the ritual tag to every spell in the game, and then we'll win.
Or make a ritual circle that we can carry around, so it actually
Yes.
is useful.
I think it's 15 feet by 15 feet, so it requires a portable hole.
We can manage somehow.
Well, keep our eyes open.
And that is how we have gotten to this place, Sir Underfoot. After having summoned you from the shadows, are we ready to go to Halo?
Let's fly. We do all fly, right?
Oh,
Well, I don't. My horse does.
Yes, same thing. I don't fly. My Pegasus does.
I believe my nightmare flies, even though it doesn't have wings.
Yes.
meeny, meeny, miny,
nightmares
mo,
can
I'm
fly.
hitching a ride, someone on a toe. I'm going with Gino.
I take the head. You take the back.
Oh, okay. Don't say that in that order again, please.
Oh my.
Oh.
All right. So yeah, y'all, after a restful evening, post your night out on the town, you get everything loaded up and you take to the skies. I think this map still has lots of scribbles on it from the last time we used it.
Which is good. That helps us.
What? This is our tactical map, okay?
Yes,
This is our
tactics, it's
tactical
war
map.
tactics.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
our tactical
I
map.
emerald. I pass around my emerald pen. It's a illusory script, so you can move the script around.
See what's done. Oh, that's not what I want.
Yeah, y'all are leaving from Quinn. You're heading over to Halep. If you are flying, you'll be flying up over the mountains, and it'll take you a few hours to get there, especially if you go via that route.
Actually, DM, it doesn't.
Oh!
If we travel using navigator's tools or map of the region, superior navigation doubles your pace and that of creatures traveling with you.
Okay.
That's applied Arcana Celestial Navigation. You agreed to this?
Okay, Gino, you're right. Instead of taking you a few hours, it takes you half of a few hours, which is instead of being 8 is 4. There you go. Congratulations.
I have increased our speed, so instead of talking, we don't talk and we silently travel a little bit faster.
Thea
Yes,
will
I can take a
sadly
long
put
rest
his
and
flute
still-
back. Like, I was hoping I could travel with some music. Instead, we're just dead face flying. Oh, when we cross... Wait, where is it? Dead Elderstone Pass. When we cross over here, do we fly over Annex Tower? Like, would we pass that area?
You can if you want to. You do have
Oh.
a celestial navigator with you.
Who's the Celestial Navigator?
I have part of my
Gina.
scholar feature is I have a feature called Applied Arcana Celestial Navigation.
Since when can you read a map?
I can always read maps. I just chose not to. He says, "Look," and he points to. He's like, "Don't you
Look
remember
it.
all the rooms I have from J.R.R. Malkin?"
Yes, I have the same books. Huh. Well, good to know. I just wanted to show you all the tower we're trying to unlock. It's over there
Oh.
in Outer Stone Pass. I went there once. I didn't get very far. It was magically protected. That is
Fair
our
enough.
goal, eventually.
Seeing it for the first time, does Umthrak have bad heebie-jeebies, some bad vibes, some bad... I don't know any more hipster terms.
Juju. Bad juju.
Juju, there we go. Bad juju, yeah.
Moxie,
Moxie?
maybe not Moxie.
You could use that.
Let me see if I can find the image here.
It's definitely a bad juju tower.
like the fact it's named after a hero. Weird.
Well, it's where Annex made his stance against the darkness, and he exploded himself and the tower to hold back the darkness 100 years ago. Now the darkness is
Then it is a
returning.
solemn sight.
It was desecrated and consecrated at the same time.
Bear with me for a moment.
No problem. Falling with.
Hmm?
Imagine if someone generated a form of flight wherein you have a glider, and all you do is you just cast Dimension Door 500 feet in a diagonal line, and then you just glide down 500 feet, and you cast Dimension Door again. You just glide down 500 feet.
500 feet is actually not that far.
Well,
Depending on how tall you are.
right.
That's a very good point.
What would you call this magical item?
The glider.
Just the glider?
Just the glider.
I call
Well,
it lagging.
well, there is actually a study of monks within Girak's spine, wherein, in order to navigate these severely tough mountains, they created these gliders, so to say. I don't know what they called them. They developed these gliders to fly around these mountains. It is quite dangerous, and it would take years of practice and disciplined training, but this is how they went around. We in the Monastery of Ki, however, did things very differently.
How did you do it?
We walked like normal people.
Oh. Right, yes.
Yep.
You know, I also stayed a long time in a mountain, and we also
Yes.
walked like normal people. There's no
Like normal
flight.
people.
I'm very good at climbing mountains.
Yes, I can imagine.
It's no magic, it's all hiking.
That's all
Finally
I can-
found it.
Yes.
I had
Oh, there it is!
Whoa!
Yeah!
There it is, in all its splendor. Impenetrable by all means.
It is! I tried everything I could. With magic, with tools, I even banged on a door. It didn't work.
Did we try asking politely?
Yes, we did.
Oh, yes, we did, yeah.
And Professor Robinson said we might need 10 or 20 shots to open its gate, and then we can see what's inside and what happened during
Have we
Annex's
not
last
collected a
stand.
lot?
Not that much.
Not that much. Where were we at? What is our collection? I
That
know we
number
have at
changes
least-
every time we ask.
Yeah, it does. I know we have at least a few with Underfoot, in case of emergency situation, and the rest is with your professor boyfriend.
He's not my boyfriend yet.
Yet. Sorry, I'm overeager.
I think
Yes,
the tail's
she does-
over you
Wait, you think I'm over eager? Should I slow down?
there. Slow
don't know.
down.
It's a human. You only have a couple of years.
Yes, that's what I thought.
Yes.
I mean, they die in like 100 years, so
It's very short.
you know, courtship takes 200 usually. So this is
Yes.
very fast for me.
I mean, humans move pretty fast either way. I mean, they don't even have the patience to hike around mountains. They develop gliders that could kill them at any moment. So, yes, they are very impatient.
Yeah, humans seem to be a little reckless in a lot of their endeavors. I don't think you have anything to worry about moving too quickly, Atea.
All right, thank you. But do we have to be silent when we fly?
No, it's just I figured we're going so fast that. I guess I know the jet streams better.
I see.
We wouldn't be able to hear each other.
Yeah.
Probably.
What?
Excuse me? What did
Just
you
yell.
say?
I
Yelling
see
into
your
the
mouth
wind.
moving, but I don't hear any noise.
This is
I can't-
bad for my ears.
I can't hear you.
I think
Talk
if we get off
louder.
of this ride, we're gonna have vulnerability to thunder damage. It's bad for our ears.
No, actually, you're gonna have resistance because your hearing's gonna be so damaged.
Oh, there you go.
Whoa. Yes, let's.
Are you stopping by to do any actual exploring at the tower, or are you passing on by?
I leave it to the party. Think passing on by.
Yeah, we're just like, look, Umthak, that's where we're actually going eventually.
Wow, that's the end game.
Yeah,
Any-
Feeny.
Any monsters nearby?
Yes.
You can make a
remember-
perception check.
Remember there was like bird monsters last time, but those was
Right.
Right.
Wait, what? I did steal one of their eggs. What happened?
What happened to that egg?
With a 24. Yeah, not too terribly far down the path, there is a very large nest of some kind. And you see two very large, very sad and forlorn looking birds sitting in it.
Oh, did I kill their mom?
Oh, how sad.
They have rocks. They are demon birds.
They are, in fact, rocks, and Atea, in fact, took their egg.
No!
Oh goodness, their entire
Demon
species
birds!
is going insane.
No, they're demon birds.
You have single-handedly.
No,
Hey,
they're
at least
demon
the
birds.
glider monks will be very happy with this. Their mortal enemy of the skies cannot kill them anymore if they're extinct.
Just look at that sad rock.
Wow.
Aww. It's
There
this
you go.
thing,
There's the
guys.
picture.
It's this thing.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's V-Rock. That's right.
Oh yeah, no, a rock is also in D&D. That's separate.
Yeah, that's like a other big bird.
I see. Do we wish to dispense of these creatures? Should we make an effort to at least guard the tower in case of any nefarious individuals with the capacity to open it?
No, only we have the capacity. We don't even have the capacity yet.
I see.
So they are demon birds, Umthrak.
Do you speak demon?
I do.
Oh.
I don't. Well, actually, I
speak
do.
demon.
I do.
I think among this group we speak every language.
Yeah.
I think you might. Does
Yes.
somebody is it Atea that has a helm of comprehend languages, or is that a different?
I have a ring of comprehend
what it is.
languages. Yeah.
Actually, I think depending on Umthrak's level, Umthrak probably can speak every language.
Right.
Sun and
Oh
moon,
yeah,
yes,
with
I
the
do have
monks.
it.
That's right.
That's true. Did I set up mine?
I cannot read for shit, but I can speak it well.
Gino,
Yeah,
what the fuck?
I speak Blink Dog because I made a friend once. I had
Yeah,
so
I
much downtime on that server.
I think we do speak every language.
Abyssal Inferno. Ooh, Gino is missing Celestial.
Oh, that's a mistake. I should have had that.
Um,
I don't speak many languages, but I can cast tongues if I have to.
I can also
No.
cast things.
Not right now, though.
Also, not right now. So no, we can't do that.
So no, I can't.
Oh, I can
See-
speak in tongues. Just starts speaking random words.
Just starts like
Random, yeah.
babbling.
It's a
Um,
goblin derivative language.
as you fly over the mountain, you fly down the pass. As you begin making your way over towards Halep, you do notice there's a big it's kind of like a camping ground or something, just here where the West Cairn Pass comes out of the mountains and intersects the main road. It's a very kind of large encampment there. And then off in the distance, you can see the city of Halep kind of nestled up just against the mountains, and also right along the river.
Should we approach this encampment like a normal person, as in but on foot, so we can
As
learn
normal
more?
people do.
Yes, so we can learn more and maybe see if there's a way into town that is more inconspicuous.
Did we get disguises or no? I think we did.
No.
We didn't.
Aren't we mercenaries?
We're just mercenaries.
We were. I think we were relying on seeming for that.
I did prepare seeming, yes.
Are we gonna give him mercy?
Mercy.
Yeah.
I mean, the theory is that most of the powerful people with influence within the cities being controlled by a shard of Anik being harnessed to do enchantment magic, so
Wait,
most
really?
of the perpetrator. That was the theory, yes. The theory was that somebody within Anik, within Halep, was using a shard of Anik and harnessing that power towards advanced enchantment magic to control minds, supposedly control the minds of high officials, perhaps. And that's just how we got into this mess.
I also prepared suggestion and mass suggestion.
Maybe we should not weave around with magic before
Fight a
we
cult with
plan.
another cult.
Yeah,
All right.
Let's find out what we can find out relying on our own abilities.
Oh, I
It's
have an
like-
idea.
Occultception.
We can scout out what the people in town look like, and then I can use seeming to copy their clothes onto us.
Whatever.
If we wish to do that, yeah, sure, that's a good idea.
All right.
Yes.
I'm going to. Here's what I'm gonna do. That's a greater steed, so I'm gonna say. Umthrak, I'm afraid if I'm going to scout, I need you to hitch a ride with Atea for the moment.
It's fine. Just position your Pegasi parallel to each other and I will jump.
And we don't have to worry about you falling to your death because that cannot happen.
That cannot possibly physically happen, yes. Yeah!
All right. And then, because I have a greater steed, I'm going to cast invisibility on myself, and that also gets applied to my steed at the same spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are we going invisible?
Yeah, you want to join me?
Yeah, Underfoot will. I think is it a bonus action? Ring of invisibility.
Yeah, you can do it with your ring, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's as an action.
Well, I don't think we're in combat right now, unless.
Yeah, no.
Surprise
not
combat.
not combat. Yeah, you're good.
All right. So me and Gathalion are invisible. So I will go and
Oh, am I...
scout around.
Oh god. Oh god, I'm being dragged around by an invisible leash. Wait! I'm...
I disconnected it. I detached
Yeah,
it.
you have to attach yourself to Rosalian.
Okay.
Yeah, I tie a
He's
leash.
being dragged around by the rocks.
You gotta drag him faster.
Ah!
Will he fly like a kite?
Yeah, he's just like flapping in the wind, and like dangling from an invisible string. Yeah. So, Gino and Underfoot, as you all head down to Halep, for a quick scout around, it's a smaller city than Quinn, by a fair amount. And you notice one really stark difference between Halep and Quinn. This is the most there's a very clear delineation between the haves and the have-nots here. There is one like well-to-do neighborhood, and then several ornate. There's like an ornate palace, and then this massive cathedral right in the middle of the town square. But then most everything else looks run down. And the few folks you see out and walking around, you see a few people, just a couple people that are dressed very finely and clearly of wealth and status, but for the most part, people look kind of like your typical medieval peasants, just sort of very basic in appearance, ragged clothes, kind of downtrodden.
Any particular style or stylistic difference? Like, is there a military presence?
Yes. You do notice that there are several patrols of city guard out and about. They're very well armored, and you notice that the symbol on their shields and on their breastplates is an X, which is the same symbol that is above the front entryway. There's a very large embellished X on the cathedral.
Okay. Does UF see that also?
Yes.
UF. You also said UFC, so I'm like, does UFC see that also? It's like,
X marks the spot.
it's fight night. Anyway,
Hey,
It's all a performance.
all right. Is there a question that I am forgetting to ask, or is that pretty much everything that I would gather from this point in the sky?
Yeah, from just your kind of your quick overview, I think that's the main thing. There's some docks along the river with some small riverboats going in and out of. There is a line at the gate to enter the city.
Is there anyone like making a fuss about the line?
Are you gonna go investigate it a little closer?
Ooh.
I can't
risk
cast
it.
message, so I forgot to cast raries.
I think I have an earring of message.
Would break invisibility.
You're still casting the spell.
Ah,
That's
never mind.
why.
I can't remember if y'all have
Um,
sending stones or not.
I think that's casting a spell also, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
I technically
Hey,
do.
But you know what? We can cast it to you and you can reply, and that's not casting a spell. If we think about it.
Yes.
No. Probably Atea's probably just sitting in the sky.
That's also 100. We're probably way far, probably a couple miles away.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So you know what I'll do? I'll make a bunch of wing beats to try to find Underfoot. Just flying around.
Forgot
making a
y'all
lot
would
of
be
wing beats.
invisible to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't think this through. And I'll be like, hey, Underfoot, are you around here?
Underfoot,
Marco.
Underfoot, make a perception check for me. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think with the 24, especially because y'all were doing kind of a high-level scouting mission, it wouldn't be too difficult for y'all to find each other. You're not too worried about anybody hearing you 100 feet in the air.
All right. Should we... Do the dock workers have to go through the line, or do they have a separate kind of entrance?
That's a good question. Let me look at something. No, there is just the one gate. The one main gate in and out of the city.
Are there any smugglers? And there's smuggler paths in and out of the city?
If you well, you've got a high enough perception, I'll just tell you. Yeah, if you were to do a lap around the city, you'll note that the wall is it's pretty tight. There's two gates in it, and those are the only openings. And there's the one main gate on the main road, and then the other gate is a much smaller gate that just leads out to a small cluster of buildings, right at the foot of the mountains. But other than that, you don't see any other gates. They go right up to the edge of the river, the walls themselves.
Oh wow, yeah.
Bossing say.
Did you just make bossing say?
No.
But a smaller bossing say.
Tir's
Say.
in the air and gushing about how pretty he finds the wall to be. It's like nothing against a city with a good wall.
Yes. No, I heard.
Maybe the biggest
that
wall
there-
around a city I've ever seen.
It
almost
is actually.
against Titans or something.
Nothing of this comes close to the wall of the city that I helped build. And
Oh.
he'll start talking about walls, very boringly.
Oh. Yeah.
All right. Okay, Underfoot, I have an idea, and it's a bad one.
Whoops, not that one.
Oh no.
I like bad
I-
ideas.
We want.
All right, here's my bad idea. We kidnap a whole squad, and then we impersonate. It's just like a Vrock. We just kidnap the entire. Just kidnap the entire squad, and then we pretend to be them.
You just kidnap an entire friend group
Yeah,
of
exactly.
nobles.
Wait, what if we bribe the guards to let us through?
Oh, I wonder if it's corrupt. Why don't you? You're sneakier than I am with a giant Pegasus. Why don't you go and sneak around and eavesdrop on the guards? See if they're accepting bribes. The guards at the gate.
Is that okay to do solo?
Are you solo?
A one kobold mission.
Well, you really think I can try with this? I think the Thalian's flapping loudly.
Yeah, you're not a priest, so you don't know silence, do you?
I know it as a ritual, but that would break invisibility.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll rejoin the others.
I guess Underfoot will fall in style to see if there's anyone who's bribing the guards at any of the gates, or at the main gate, I guess.
Yeah, sure. So yeah, as you head down to land, I don't even need to have you make a stealth check because I know the lowest you could possibly roll is 24. As you land and invisibly make your way over, you see that there are there's a small unit of guards. 27. And there's just a line of people, a few dozen long. Some of them look like refugees, like families with a cart with like piled high with like everything they own. A few folks look like farmers or merchants with wagons full of goods. And you can see that these soldiers are kind of moving down the line, like thoroughly inspecting everything. And make a perception check.
28.
Yeah, with the 28. You notice two of the merchants that are kind of like right at the front of the line, both as their parts are being inspected, not very surreptitiously hand small pouches of gold to the soldiers, and then they get immediately waved through. And as you watch this process, then after those couple go in, a family walks up and the soldiers start like just ripping their wagon apart, looking through every little box and bag that they have. And you hear the soldiers ask for the gate fee. And you hear this family say that they have no more gold. They were fleeing their failing farms down by Adwick, and they don't have anything, and the soldiers just turn them away, turn them out of the line.
Farms are failing in Adwin? Why?
Because of the corruption, we knew that. Adwick is down
But
here
didn't
really
we-
close.
But didn't we root out the baser corruption within the
Yeah,
district?
yesterday.
Oh, fair. Yeah. My perception of time is screwed. Oh, goodness.
It's actually 2 days ago. You guys did take a whole day off in Quinn.
Oh right, sorry.
Trying to remember what I can and can't do while invisible.
Not attack and no spellcasting. That's it.
But I can do actions, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you couldn't interact with a object when invisible.
Isn't it
We
just like
can't.
attacking and
I think you can make the attack, but then I think once the attack lands, you.
It's just target that attacks or cast a spell. So it doesn't even know if it lands. It's just if you attack. or
If you
cast a spell.
attack, yeah.
was there like a proportion of bribes to like people that were in a group? Like do I need to would I seeing the merchant hand over a sack of gold, would I need more gold with the group that I'm in than what the merchant gave over?
Yeah, if you wait around a little longer to kind of keep an eye on how things are moving here, yes, it's like a per head amount to get in.
But no bribe, it's literally just a payer's fee.
Seems to be, yeah.
Can I steal any of the bribes?
So again, if you're kind of hanging out here watching this for a while, you would note that the guards, like when they accept it, they'll just pocket it. Then they'll periodically go, and there is like a records, like a little guard hut with like a record keeper in it, and you would see them dropping off the purses in the guard hut.
Is there like an unattended pile of purses?
No, there are two people, two soldiers working in the like at a desk in there, kind of noting who and what are coming into the city.
Shoot.
Will Gino be catching us up on what he saw?
Yeah.
I would like to yell fire.
Okay.
And then, if possible, like snatch like a pouch or two, assuming that the guards react.
Yeah, give me a performance check.
28.
28. Yeah, you
Yeah, okay.
you shout fire, and like the two guards that are in the building like jump up and run out, and you have a moment, since there isn't an actual fire anywhere in sight. You have just a moment to grab a couple of purses.
Nice.
Let's say you're
And,
able to grab like 2 or 3 of them.
And then with the purses, I'll dip out and go back to the group.
Okay.
Tra-la-la.
Gino, did
Yeah,
you
I think-
drop invisibility?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're just dangling purses coming towards us.
Can I like fly over the group and just drop purses on them?
little purse, coin purse bombs. Sure. Yeah, each purse has 20 gold pieces in it.
Oh! Oh goodness, the darkness has spread so far, it's raining gold. Oh no.
Wait. What's going on here?
In gold, Atea. This
We'll
is
say
terrible.
3
The
underfoot.
wealth-
So, let's just go and ask for entry. We have gold, yes?
Hello.
Yes, especially since wait on us.
Well-
Oh, hello.
Well, we do now.
We probably should change out those purses so they look different.
Fair.
Oh.
All right. Should I
We
make
have
a?
gold. There's no need to steal them.
How many?
Yeah,
How many people do
I
we
don't
have?
want to give
We
them
have-
our gold. We'll give them their gold.
Fair enough.
Oh, alright.
All collected these purses now that they've been thrown at us.
It's like I've seen this play where this bad guy stole gold from a nation, and then he offered them gold for like one of their towns with their own gold.
What did he do with the town?
He became an evil villain.
Well.
Hmm. That's
All right.
it's concerning.
Well, all right, Atea. Should I disguise our mounts as like war steeds, or should we?
Oh yes! I think Rothalion would love it.
Because seeming, I thought it was limited by 8. You can disguise any number of creatures that you can see.
Oh, jeez.
Well, maybe just do away with his wings. That's conspicuous. And he looks over at Fanny's mount and maybe spend some
Yeah.
more work on this one. Because Rothalion looks like a normal horse with wings.
Yeah. So as far as let's do the mount first. Gothalion looks like a very beefy Clydesdale, and like one of the big ones. Like he looks like two horses.
Mm-hmm.
Rothalion, I just disguised his wings away. What's the Chia's name? Is it Chia?
His name is Chia.
And is he are they a greater steed or?
They're technically a nightmare, so
Okay.
yes, but they look like a chia pet. Beautiful.
Okay. Is that part of the greater? How do you get that? How did you get that? Is that from?
It's from an item, I think.
Okay.
It's a
All right.
figurine.
So
Which thing? What thing? What? Sorry.
nightmare? Chia the nightmare.
Oh yeah, Chia is a onyx.
Onyx nightmare.
Well, it's an onyx
a-
figure, an onyx figurine of
Oh,
Wonder,
one of those-
Wondrous Power.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will make them look like that the most beautiful horse in the world.
No, 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 no,
Yes, the beholder.
no,
No,
the
no,
beholder,
no.
not the beholder.
Not the beholder. No, it looks like this.
Oh,
A bee holder?
oh,
A beholder.
significantly. A beholder, yes.
No,
That's
this is
basically
a-
we left him at
This
home.
is a special golden-haired horse.
Yeah,
Oh,
come up in the gifts. Yes, that one.
it's matted. Its skin is matted.
The Frisian.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's the Frisian.
Giant
No, she
snail.
has a prettier horse than I do.
Oh, the
Yes,
snail. You want a
Rothalion?
snail?
Rothalion, instantly jealous.
No, She is not wearing armor. You are wearing very expensive armor. Shut up. I spent all my money for your armor. Shut up.
You have jewels. Be content.
He literally is wearing like 200,000 gold worth of armor.
Yep. Doesn't he have mithril plate?
Yeah, he has
Mithril barding?
He has mithril barding +1.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, I
That is
spent
so
I
expensive.
spent so much money on his armor.
Reasonably expensive.
So pretty.
All right. And so what does
He
everyone
can
else wanna
sneak
look like?
better than I can.
Oh yeah, that is a very good point. What does everyone else look like? Gino is going to look like a half elf, like a foot taller half elf.
Which side of the social standing would you?
Noble.
Noble, of course.
He's wearing a nice tawny robe with elbow patches.
If we are to just choose, I suppose I could go, since I have no steed of my own. I suppose I could parade as some sort of a very expensive and highly decorated sellsword, or mercenary for hire, some sort of a bodyguard. Probably make me a little.
Our
Um,
local priest, like in Monty
you wish
Python,
to
the
be-
Holy Grail.
You wish to make me a local priest. I see.
I mean,
The-
you
the-
can
the-
dress me up as a priest. Did
Why
you
didn't I
hap-
think of that?
did you,
first?
did you happen to see what any of possibly the acolytes or clergy look like in your walkabout,
I know.
wingabout?
I did find the symbol of the symbol on the guards, and the cathedral is this X. So
Yeah, X marks the spot.
yeah, so I can give you that symbol and then some robes.
But wouldn't that be conspicuous?
Or I
We
can
don't
give you an
know.
amulet.
Yeah, maybe an amulet just in case. Because we don't really know anything about them, do we?
Nope, not a clue.
I know that they can be bribed.
Huh?
Never mind. Apparently they can be bribed. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
bribed! I thought right. I was like, huh? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Even
we'll
a
give
broken
them
clock and all that.
the gold.
Is that Thor?
Yep.
Yes.
That's what Atea wants to look like.
Okay.
Human.
I'll use this token I didn't get to use.
We're taking the Thor 1 and 2 dignified Thor, not the stupid undignified Thor
Yeah.
later.
I see.
We are Shakespeare in Park Thor.
You can just dress me up as maybe, one of those. Are we going in as just townsfolk or merchants, or
I'm a nobleman.
you're a noble person?
I'm cosplaying.
You look Obstruct, you look exactly the same, I'm sorry.
I know. I could say the same thing about your disguise, Atea. Do not give me this. This is a human.
Then maybe just cover up my armor, and I'll still be a holy person, but maybe one that looks like I'd possibly be interested in converting.
Okay.
I'm not sure what that means.
Very. I was about to say very specific vibes that you've given me, and I'm not an artist.
Should I go like this?
Oh,
Aww, you just put on your pajamas.
Yeah, you can be our very sick child who has a deep voice
What?
and a weapon. I guess I can hide the weapon.
Is the umbrella the weapon?
I don't know.
Oh, be so cute though.
Wait, should I be a guard? For you guys?
If you'd like, I am masquerading as a guardsman.
We need more than ones, right?
Sure, there are 3 nobility, 1 individual of faith.
Oh yeah, I'll be a guard with you guys.
Oh, we're a household. Gino is the nobleman. I am his noble seneschal. I know how to do this work. And we have a household cleric that is looking into converting, and we have 2 guards. That's perfect.
Absolutely. You know what? I'm not.
Why are we
I need to
here
look more
again?
Intimidating. Okay, there we are.
Oh, as our real reason or our fake reason?
Fake reason, Gino. What's our reason to be here? What do we tell the guard if they ask?
We are pilgrims.
Pilgrims.
Maybe try something that you can deliver a little bit more convincingly.
Yes. Okay. Let me get into character. And he's like, let me put my face on, and he does that thing. You know where you put your hand in front of your face and you change your facial expression, like doing like theater and like stand-up theater.
Yes.
He does that, and he becomes this. Oh,
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 jeez,
no.
what?
giant horse. No.
If you need a
Okay,
token
so
maker,
Albert added that if you click a certain place on the map, it adds a paste button. Anyway, he looks like this guy, and he says, "Greetings, we are tourists, and we're looking to deliver some very needed resources to your ailing town. For example, we have mercenary, we have hot man, we have priest, and we have sickly child. We are a
Yeah,
what?
Gino,
And our sickly child guard.
child guard. Oh goodness.
for the guard.
I assure you, we are exemplary in magic, might, and manners.
Is this where I fall over? And then Underfoot falls over.
Oh, my sickly child guard is in fact sickly and the child. Please forgive me.
Goodness.
If you are the nobleman, do you mind if your seneschal speaks for you?
The light! I see the light!
What? I need a seneschal? Oh yes, yes, you can be my seneschal.
Yes, I'm your seneschal.
Papa, is that you?
Oh my god, is a bastard son house guard? Oh yes. He's a bastard son
He's
house
a sickly child bastard son house guard.
Yes. Bastard son house guard. Oh, this is the most intricate character I have ever seen in my life.
He has such rich history.
So much history.
Alright, we are here. Do you know, what's your name, master?
What is
I
our
am.
master's name?
What's the most pompous noble name?
Pompous noble name. Louis.
I am.
Louis von Straken.
Rich!
Von Strakenwitz. No, you know what? I am learned in the arts. I am, in fact, I am a noble. I have gone to college. I am Paracelsus von Hohenheim.
Wait, you need a Kevin in there?
Kevin.
Yeah, because it's
Your
like a
son
Karen.
spoke. You need a Kevin in there.
Kevin or
Isn't Kevin the equivalent of Karen?
Alright,
Oh,
it is.
Goodness.
Alright, we have
Kevin's.
our master von Hohenheim. And for the sickly child bastard son guard for hire.
Why
looks
is
at-
he for hire?
I don't know because we're posing as mercenaries, I guess.
I'm
Fanny,
his
do you
house
want to pick a
guard.
name?
My name will be I
Maney.
Rachel.
Rachel. Fantasy Rachel spelling.
Wait, you should be Rainy.
Rainy. Actually.
Rainy.
Rachel Rainey. Got it. Good name, good name.
Rachel Rainey.
Rachel Rainy.
Rachel.
Rachel Rainey.
No one will ever know.
And what is your name? What would be your position? Forgive me, I am most unfamiliar
I'm
with
his seneschal.
noble-
Seneschal. Like a butler.
I see.
A
a
head
seneschal.
butler.
Yeah. Yeah, your household is not big enough for an under butler, so just one butler.
And what's your name, my seneschal?
What's a good human name? The butler.
Alfred.
That's the Alfred.
Eltred.
Alfred.
Yes, I am Eltred, the head butler, because we don't have under butler.
How can you be the head butler if you're not in charge
So-
of anyone?
I had other people, and then I fired them all because my hobby is firing people. I go into town and I say you're hired, and I give them a gold, and I say that's 1 hour of work. You're fired.
You are Leo Fire, the guardsman?
Leo Frick. What did I
Oh.
misspell it? Hold on.
You put Leo Furk.
Leo Frick. Leo Frick. There you go.
Leo Frick,
Leo
guardsman
Frick.
of the house.
You know, when we
Hohenheim.
encounter God, we don't actually have to tell them all our names.
It's just good to prepare it.
Wait, Underfoot, is your name just Underfoot?
Oh, should it be
Right.
foot under?
What's your alias that you always use? Like over something?
Overfoot.
Overhead.
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 No,
Overhead, it's been a big.
Underfoot.
Overhand.
What's your usual alias that you go for?
Little scale?
Middle scale, yeah. That makes sense also because you're our sickly child.
Oh God! All right. This is going to go terribly.
It's going.
This
very
feels like
poorly.
this feels like
This is Monty Python.
this is Monty Python. It also feels like the Queen Boss Girly, except a little bit more contrived.
Yes, this is definitely a Queen Boss girly situation.
I like to imagine that you all are doing this just hanging, I don't know, 50 feet in the air while people just like walk on the path underneath you, like just
Yeah.
gawking up at the 5 people just floating in the air.
Oh, with regular horses that just happen to be floating.
Yes, because our master Paracelsus von Hohenheim is a great mage.
Should I be Sidley?
Simply the
that's a good
sickly
one.
child master.
Sidley, yes.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, let's go before we waste more
Ridley,
time.
yes. We need to. Can we copy paste these tokens, please? It'll be a pain to retype all of this.
What you talking about? My name is perfectly short.
Right.
Oh, I see Reverend Rachel Rainey. I love it.
I have to give myself a title, right?
Yes, welcome to Titles.
This is. We are doing the thing we were meant to do. We are doing our namesake right now.
Mav,
Yes.
did we has the family that's been turned away passed us yet?
No, because they didn't go back this way.
Okay.
So they're completely going in a completely different direction.
Yeah, they got back on the road and went this way.
Okay. Never mind.
I'm not familiar. Am I familiar with them? I'm not really, am I?
No, Underfoot was the only one that actually saw them.
Yeah, I was gonna see if there was anybody, walking past us looking dejected, but if they're not walking this way, then that's fine.
Let's go. They are not gonna let us in if we give them our names.
Hey, it's way better than what was it? Girl Boss Girly.
Queen Boss
Bo-
Girly,
Cream Boss
Queen
Girly.
Boss Girly.
Doofus, Dungus, and Stungus.
Yeah,
At least
Doofus,
it's
Dungus,
the-
and Stumfus and Queen Boss Girly were the fake names.
Well, does this mean we got into the city already?
No, we're at the entrance
You're at the
somewhere.
gate. Yeah, it's
We're
just
lining up, I
your
think.
tokens. God dang it. There we go.
Unless we're brave enough to just say screw the line and cut.
No,
Well, I
we
do
should.
have-
We're noblemen. We should take the noble line.
That's quite right, Altred.
Dude,
Yes.
the line goes back pretty far. You're like 20th group in line to get into the city.
On
Oh
my
yeah,
horse-
Charles is dying. We have to jump the line.
Yes.
don't feel good.
On my giant horse, I snap and I clap. Excuse me, guards, hello, waiting here.
Is anyone else really cold?
Oh, child. It's fine, right upon my shoulders, dear boy. Your father does not care for you at all.
No! Don't need backstory.
Papa!
It's true. I only had him for the tax write-off. I'm just playing Lucille Bluth from Arrested Development.
I'm so cold.
Oh, dear child.
May I have some bread?
I never cared very much
I'm
for
sorry.
Job.
Your mother was your mother died of sickly natures when you were young. You inherited her constitution, and thus you never felt the warmth of your own mother. That is why you are cold now. I apologize, child.
Your mother died of uninterest.
Your mother
Oh,
was so
man.
heartbroken. She died on the spot.
She was so unaffected that she just stopped eating and died.
I heard she had scurvy.
She was
Yes.
no. All she ate was lemons. That's actually why she died. She actually had quite the opposite of scurvy. The only thing she was safe from was
When they're
scurvy.
talking about this, Taya's gonna ride up to fight a guard.
Died from ulcers.
Yeah, no, it didn't. I tell you, you didn't even have to. Just after a moment of Paracelsus making a scene, you saw like 2 guards roll their eyes and just kind of like look begrudgingly at each other, and then just start trudging their way down the line towards all of you.
Child, you must silence yourself, or your father will have you hanged.
No, it's
the fuck?
I'd have him burned so we get rid of the sickness. Anyway, I reach into my bag of holding. I reach into my bag of holding, and I reach into the abracadabras, and I create a very fancy coin pouch itself is worth 1 gold, and I fill gold coins in it, 20 gold coins, and when the guards come by, I literally throw it at them. Hello, here's your fee. We need to get in. My sickly out of wedlock son is dying, and he's also my guard, and that's actually very bad for my household.
As the guards approach, one of them's like, "What's all this then?" And then you like pelt a bag of gold at him, and it like hits him in the chest, and he kind of like bobbles to catch it, and he manages to clasp it, and he kind of like hefts it, and then he looks at the group, and he says, "You seem to be a few short there, sir."
Wait, I'm feeling warm again.
Temperature is fluctuating, never before seen.
Would be a shame if you had to wait in this line much longer then.
Oh,
Wait, how
Dish
much gold
wash.
is it per person?
It's 20 per head, right?
Are you asking the guards?
No, I forgot. I think it was
It's
mentioned
20
20
per
per
head.
person.
Because they gave
I don't
it
have 100
pouches,
gold, I'm
and
sorry.
each pouch was 20 gold, so it would be
And there was 3 pouches.
20 gold per person.
Yeah, Underfoot
was 3
stole 3 pouches, and yeah, it seemed to be 20 gold a head. Yeah.
so I paid. So we have 2 more gold pieces. So I need to split out 40. So
Yeah, I can pay for myself.
okay, all right. Then I will. No, you know what? I have to. I'm dedicated to this role. I'm a thespian. Paracelsus is going to reach into his bag of holding, and he's just gonna like dip out. Like he's gonna like turn the head down, and he's gonna dump out 60 gold.
Just onto the ground.
Yeah.
Master, don't worry, I'll get it for you. Taya will pick it up, put it in a coin pouch, and hand it over to the guard very nicely as if, apologies, it's been a long road.
The
A
guard's
very
like-
long road.
Very
Yeah.
long.
The guard takes the purse and just kind of rolls his eyes and says, "Right then, you're still subject to the search, so turn out your pockets."
No.
Is that?
I'm
I'll
sure.
you.
Is there a
He's
premium?
hallucinating.
Is there a premium we can pay?
They kind of look at each other, a little glint in their eye, and then he looks back to you and he just says, "Double."
Oh, that seems a little bit steep. We are man of honor. There's no need for this. And also, if this journey goes well, we will write to many of our friends, and they will come by to seek you very specifically. I'm sure you can make an exception.
Can I just like start shaking uncontrollably?
Oh
Sure. Make a Atea, make a persuasion check. Well, actually, first, hang on. Underfoot, make a performance check.
21.
All right, with the 21, Atea, make your persuasion check at advantage, please.
Oh, thank you. 21.
With the 21.
I do look like Thor. That should be very persuasive.
Very persuasive. Same body
Chris
type
Hemsworth.
too. Oh yeah.
Free pass,
Um,
Chris Hemsworth.
The guard kind of looks contemplative for a moment and then says, all right, well, I guess you do seem the trustworthy type, so 10 ahead if you don't want to be subject to the search.
Thank you so very much. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
He said 10 ahead, so I will. There's 5 of us.
Yep,
Yeah, 20.
so 50 more.
Yeah. He is going to. You know what? He's going to pay in silver pieces. And he's going to very annoyingly say 1,
Not the good silver used by
2,
coppers.
3. Quiet, child. Commerce is speaking. 3, 4, and then he'll do that the entire. I'm not gonna count. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, no, Electrum. I'm not lawful evil. I'm just an asshole.
One of the guards is just standing there with just like an open coin pouch, just letting you drop them in. He is completely unfazed. He's just like deadpan staring you in the eye the whole time.
Okay. And then I'll say, sir, while I'm doing this, sir, are you married?
I don't see how that's any of your business.
No, father, I don't want to marry.
Oh, quiet, child. You're not of the age of betrothal yet.
I can perform, I can perform a coming of age ceremony for the child.
I'm sure she could also perform a wedding ceremony.
I can also do both, yes.
No.
But I'm going to say, you really want to let this premium pay. This is a pay it forward, and you're very interested in having this happen. And I'm gonna cast suggestion.
All right. What are you suggesting that he do?
Just that he allow. This is so basically the. I'm trying to say that the amount that I've paid. He's gonna. It's a pay it forward. So he's gonna let the next. I guess. 7, 8 heads. Get through free. Because I want to inconvenience him.
Yeah, it's gotta make a wisdom save.
21.
I don't think he can do that, but let me check. Actually, he might make it. How do I roll an Avre? It's been too long.
S Wiz or MS.
Yeah, no, he does not save. So he just says, no, all right, that seems fair enough. Off with you now, please. And you've actually noticed that like a few more people have even gotten in line behind you and are waiting, but the guards turn to make their way back to the front of the line.
They misconcept what the line was. Poor bastards.
So, yes. So, wow, Altred. mind control for good is even better than mind control for evil.
Shut up, Gino. That's enough.
But I did a good deed.
Yes, you did.
Thank you.
You can
I
stop
just-
it now. Just kidding.
Okay, dropping the roll. Okay. So where should we go to first?
Yeah, y'all are able to make it through the gate. You do notice that, like, in the actual, like, gate itself, there's two little, like, recessions, and you see two very heavily armored knights standing there, with just, like, gleaming silver plate on with green livery, which is Caleb's colors. But yeah, then you're you're able to make it unaccosted any further into the city. And yeah, you notice that you're kind of standing in kind of the nicer part of town here, right by the gate. And you can see heading down the road, there's a few market stalls. You could see, even from here, just inside the gate, you can actually see the top of the palace here.
Can we see some sort, like, close by, like a poster with, you know, these items are contraband, do not bring them with you or you'll be arrested, kind of thing? Because they say we are subject to a search. Is there a poster that says what they are looking for?
Give me a perception check. 14. Oh, with the 14. No, you don't see any, like, explicit lists. But one thing you notice is that other than the, like, clearly liveried guards, you don't see a weapon anywhere.
Ooh.
Like in Halep, like, everybody's got swords and knives and armor and, or sorry, in Quinn. Yeah, in Quinn. But here, the only people that are armored or armed are the guards, the soldiers.
Oh.
Does it look like the guards have been confiscating weapons? Like, if we turn around and look back at the gate, is there just, like, barrels full of swords or anything like that?
Not that you noticed.
How about in regards to the level of equipment of the guards? We saw that they were fully plated, but do they have any magical equipment on them? Has their basic equipment been upgraded that much?
What's your passive perception?
21.
21. With a 21, I would say that, yeah, you would have noted that the heavily armored knights that were, like, guarding the gate itself, not the guards that were out dealing with the rabble, they were wearing magical armor and weapons.
I see. There is a division of guardsmen particularly more deadly than the guardsmen that are normal. I see.
We should probably find a place to stay and see how we go about the city.
Right. We should also discuss how we wish to deal with the matter at hand. Supposedly, the main problem is somewhere high in legislation. So, maybe the palace is a good idea.
Or the cathedral.
I was thinking the cathedral.
Even better.
Because we are fighting organized religions.
Let's just go to the cathedral while we're still disguised.
Yes,
While,
it's true.
while we're still acting.
Yes.
Quite right, Altred.
Oh my lord, your son, I mean not your son, is coughing blood. Oh!
Oh, my not son is sick. Quickly, Reverend, we must away to the cathedral.
Let's see if we can save him.
At moderate haste.
I see the light.
Oh goodness.
That's just the sun.
Lathander, do not take him yet. He's like a son to me.
Did you say Lathander?
He's not
Wait,
this
wait.
Lathander. Oh, Lathander is the god of suffering. Okay, never mind. Oh,
No, that's Imata.
No.
Or
Okay, then
Leviatar?
Lathander is the god of blood.
Oh, that one. Oh, kinky. Which one is the cathedral?
This one.
This one. Oh.
Very
Okay.
cathedral-like.
I think
Right
this
in
one.
the center. Right at the heart of Halep.
Is there like anything interesting going on in the streets as
Yeah.
we're going through?
Yeah, no, as you kind of go through town, it's probably like lunchtime-ish. You all set out in the morning, journey took a few hours. Nothing, everything seems kind of run-of-the-mill. Again, the atmosphere here, though, is a lot quieter and a lot more downtrodden than Quinn. Like, no questions asked. People keep to themselves. It's not like bustling. Folks are just kind of going about their business, heads down, quiet, paying you almost no mind. What you also notice is that there actually aren't a ton of guards inside the city. You see there's a few moving around in groups, but you saw way more outside of the city wrangling all the folks coming in than you have seen inside.
That makes me interested in crime. Are there... I don't know how else to phrase this. Are there any muggings happening in alleyways?
Give me a perception check.
It's a bit forward. I just don't know.
Give me a crime in progress roll.
Law and order check.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, a performance. Okay, let me. We'll use my nat 1, but it's a 4. No, it's a 6.
6. Bard missed the
That
fail.
one.
I forgot, but what's the command to get Bard to join? Is it? Oh, it's tilde join. Okay, I'll remember that for next time. Gino, no, you don't really notice anything. Umthrak, as you're looking around, you don't see any crimes in progress. What you also notice is that for every 10 lower class folks that you see maybe one upper class person, and you can also see that so kind of here's the scene as you guys are kind of walking past the palace. You saw someone walking up the street towards you, and actually, Gino, you would notice this even with just your 6. Being very clearly a nobleman, everyone is giving you a wide berth. They're keeping their heads down. They're not looking at you. They're showing you no interest at all. And you notice the same behavior from other folks, as they, for the few higher class folks that you saw, were being shown quite a lot of deference by those of the lower class.
It's the highly decorated horses, aren't they? You know instantly.
Yeah,
Are there
well-
any things that we've passed that are like public displays of punishment, like stockades or anything like that?
Good question.
No, not that you've seen so far.
No open punishment, I guess it would be.
We're just crossing off the tropes list on Grimdark.
At least not in this area of town. We haven't gotten into
Not
that.
that you've seen, yet.
All right. So, dearest Reverend Rainey, I believe you should probably take charge in making fellowship with the clergymen of this settlement, especially for my son's sake.
Yes. we can definitely see if anybody in this cathedral is a healer or can point us in the right way for your dear son. As I look at the as I look at the cathedral, is there any indication of like whom they serve, or maybe even used to serve here, like past and present?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Can I guidance her on that?
Sure, yeah.
Eh, guidance you. Oh, I just saw your roll.
Yes.
It could be an 11.
Could be an 11.
It's 11.
It's an 11.
Yeah. It's an 11.
Yeah.
With an 11, no, you.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't. One thing that you do notice, with an 11, I'll give you this: that like that symbol, the X that's in stone at the top of the cathedral, like isn't new or fresh. It's definitely been there for a while. But you don't see any like recently replaced iconography or anything like that.
Blaspheme the content, I suppose.
It's not new. Can I make a religion check to see if we've seen that symbol before?
Sure.
Or history or something? It's similarly bad, so... 18.
Ooh.
With an 18, you actually have seen that symbol before. The place that you saw it was during the Baron and Baroness's wedding, and it was being worn by the bride's father, who you know to be High Justice Asher Shaw.
Oh, I forgot what he looked like, but I remember he wore that symbol because the professor was wearing this really nice robe that day. And
But you don't recognize it as part of the pantheon that you would know.
I do point out, so the father of the princess, so the Baroness, is High Justice Shaw, and he wore this symbol, and we saw him during their wedding. Like, not so long ago. I'll share this with the group.
I see.
And I will fill Fanny in really quickly about the whole business with the Baroness. Like, she's supposed to marry the Baron, and then she disappeared for a soul-searching spa, and then she just miraculously returned, and we were like, no, that's not the Baroness, and we went to set fire to his house and figured out that the Baroness was actually kidnapped, and then we went into the Feywild to get her back and fought a bunch of really spooky monsters.
So her
And
spa
her-
day definitely didn't go as planned then, did it?
Yeah, she was kidnapped.
Yeah.
And then
Hmm.
vanished for a moment.
Banished, oh god. Okay, so
And her
Okay.
father wore this symbol.
Halep is tied to Quinn not only as a sister city, but also because of the marriage of the Baron and the Baroness.
Yes. I did not know that her father... maybe we should just go in and ask.
Yeah, I'm up for going into the cathedral.
Would you like me to come with you?
Yes.
Alright, I'll stand back and let you talk.
I'll try my best.
Give me a sign if you
this-
need my help.
Anybody else want to join us?
Yes, I, Paracelsus von Hohenheim, son of Kevinismus, will join.
What about what about Sidley, your sickly bastard child who wants to be a guard?
Who? Oh yes, my son. My dear son, who I would never forget. Where has he gone?
Am I still sick?
I don't know.
Maybe you're
Yes, you are,
cursed.
dear boy.
Yeah,
Yes, you're
let's
cursed.
revise that to a curse.
Let's make it a curse and see if they can remove it or something.
Curse is that he's covered in scales. That's terrible.
Quickly, modify the seeming.
Do you think we should actually curse him?
I used to be a gnome,
You wish to
and
curse them for
then
real.
I got turned into a kobold.
Oh,
Well, you really
goodness.
are selling this.
But when they heal
Of course,
you, you won't
Revenant.
turn not into a kobold. You'll stay a kobold.
You
The
They're
thing-
not powerful
Oh.
enough.
They'll see through it right away.
No, we'll keep saying that. Oh no, it didn't work. Oh no, it didn't work. Something must be going on, and then ask them to speak more of their deity stuff. Maybe something like this.
Yeah.
Finny, you got this. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
All right.
I believe in you.
Yeah, as you step up to approach the entrance to the cathedral, you note that there are two folks in white robes with a big crimson X across them, standing in front of the door, and I will switch the map momentarily as soon as I've finished finding the tokens I'm looking for.
Oh no, does that mean there might be combat?
That would be
Are we
very
gonna-
quick. We
are we
haven't been in here like a half an hour.
Honestly, I count us as successful that we made it through the gate without fighting.
That's a very
Because
good
I
point.
was
That's
fully expecting
fair.
us to fight at the gate.
Yeah, should we speed run this quest?
Please do.
Should we
Although
just-
I do want to fight the guards at the gate. They look
do
so
too.
cool.
Yeah.
Cult. We don't really know what the other cult looks like, do we? The cult that we're here to stop.
No.
No.
We're not sure if it's a completely different entity from this X faction in the first place.
Would you say they have a certain X factor? I know, it's a really dumb joke.
It really is. It
I think
really
it's clever.
But it's a good choice. It's good. It's good.
Are they
Make a joke.
extreme?
Wait, what's my name?
Please.
Aldred.
Okay. Let me figure this out. Leo, Brick, guardsman of house of the house to give it more oomph, because you put the
Yeah, like the House of the Dragon.
house of Hohenheim.
Hohenheim.
That's actually
Yes.
really good pronunciation.
Hohenheim.
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 Yeah.
Let me mark her up. I'll just do guardsman because this name is too long.
Yeah, I'll go with.
Really written in the stone, Mav.
Um,
Go
y-
is-
y-
So,
you know what? You know what? I think I can make it work. Yes, I did find this map, but I think I can make it work with the text that is written.
So it is written, so it is promised, and so it shall be. That's vague.
Big enough for a cathedral.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I walk up to one of these robed folks, and I ask them, hello, are there any healers here?
They kind of, he looks down at you, and he says, what healing is it that you seek?
Well, this small child here, and I gesture towards Underfoot. They are sick. They've been sick for a long time. I've been able to stabilize them, but I can't heal them completely. Are there healers here in this house of worship?
The Almighty will only heal those who he deems worthy.
The Almighty, like with a capital A?
Yes, child. God.
With the G?
With the capital
G.
J. All right, we did learn that they're
How do we determine if this child is worthy or not?
Through prayer and through donations, so that his work may be carried out.
What about combat?
To whom do we give the donation to?
You must not be from here, child.
No, we came from outside the walls. We were hoping to find a cure.
He looks down at you and says, well, if you wish, you may step in to the temple. You leave your offering and you take a candle. You say a prayer and you light your candle. And if the Almighty deems it worthy, he will perform a miracle.
No person or being here who can remove whatever is ailing this poor child? We just pray?
He nods and he says, magic and all its forms are to be eschewed. For the only true power is the power of the Almighty.
Is there a high priest or someone of the like inside whom I can converse with about what else can be done?
Note, our Lord is more than willing to spare any large amount of donation for the sake of his son and for the sake of this being seen.
As you mentioned that, Umthrak, you see the priest raise an eyebrow, and he says, I suppose that could be arranged. High Priest Ebert is secluded in prayer, but for the right donation, we may be able to let you see him.
Sure, I'm sure the Lord here does not see cost as a barrier. And I shoot what is his name? Or oh, now it just
Hohenheim.
Hohenheim.
Yeah.
Hohenheim.
Tis true. No cost is too great for my son Sigmund, I mean Sidley.
The priest nods and gives you a little bow and says, very well, come with me. Turns and leads you in.
You're gonna be permanently sideways this entire session.
As we do,
He's
can
just hunchback.
Atea fire off a quick divine sense?
Sure, yeah.
Ooh, do we need a candle?
I think we're going straight past that step.
Oh.
By saying we are rich.
Let's see. Yeah, yep. With the divine sense, yeah, you don't get anything.
What? This is not. He will deliberately stay back a little bit from Faney and just whisper to the party real quick and say, "We're not on holy ground." And hurry up to Faney and also whisper, "Faney, you're a halfling, right?"
Yeah.
He's gonna whisper in Dwarvish because you wear a Dwarven belt. He just assumes that you know Dwarvish.
Ew.
And say, "We're not on holy ground."
Seems all quite unusual.
Mm-hmm. Over now. Yes, that fire idea sounds good.
Yeah, as this priest approaches another priest that's over here reading over a scroll, and they whisper to each other quietly with many glances thrown over their shoulder at you all, and then this one turns and says, "You will wait here. Father Ebert is being fetched." And this one turns and heads back in here. And this one heads back towards the front door.
Can we look at the rest of the people who are just sitting here? What are they doing?
Sure, yeah. Doesn't take much. Most of them are sitting there with either a book or just with their heads bowed in prayer.
They are like civilians, normal town folk.
Yes, of the more destitute looking.
Ooh, okay.
And after,
But nobody looks like a noble in here.
nope.
Hmm.
The only one that does is this guy over here, who looks like he's setting something up in this side chapel. Is wearing more ornate robes than the folks you've seen so far, but still appears to be a member of the priesthood. This guy walks back out and doesn't say anything to you, or really even acknowledge your presence. He just goes back to goes back to reading the scroll.
Am I able to see what's the scroll it might be about?
You'd kind of have to stand on your tiptoes to be able to read it.
Damn.
You could make
That's a really tall desk.
You could make a it's like an altar table, like a pulpit, I should say. Make a perception check. Actually, investigation check, sorry. with a 19. It appears to be some form of scripture. A parable of some kind that the priest is reading through. With a 19, it seems to be about a story about a man giving away his wealth to receive the grace of capital G God.
Are you High Priest Ebert?
He kind of looks up at you a bit annoyed, and he says, "No, the High Priest will be with you in a moment."
What shall we call you? What's your name?
He says,
It's not a mass without a crying baby in the corner, That's true.
That's very
It's
true.
real. Very true.
he says, "My name is not relevant."
Do you think
He's
High
not
Priest
relevant.
Ebert will be able to heal this poor child?
He kind of looks over at Underfoot and just says, "If the Almighty deems him worthy."
I'm worthy.
Sir, you sound a bit congested. Can I offer you this decongestant?
Thank you, Father.
Oh, that wasn't for you,
Oh.
Simon. That was for this unfortunate priest who has fetched Father Ebert for us.
And about that time, you see a priest wearing very ornate robes embroidered in gold, with this beautiful golden jeweled sash around his waist, the big red X emblazoned across the chest, and he steps over to all of you and says, "What is it that you want?"
Hello, High Priest Ebert. I kind of bow a little bit to him.
He just kind of looks down his nose at you.
Underfoot tries to bow.
I'm gonna use
Priest Ebert, do you know? Are you able to help us heal this poor sick child, or is there possibly a house of healing?
I'm so cold.
He says, "We can offer prayers to the Almighty if that is what you wish. Perhaps he will intervene on your behalf."
Can you? Taya will also bow, give him a head nod, and say, "I'm sure there is a certain amount that is required to properly convey our need. Is there such amount that can guarantee a miracle?"
He raises an eyebrow, and he says, "Miracles cannot be guaranteed, but a generous donation will, as the scriptures say, make you much more worthy in the eyes of the Almighty."
It sounds to me that your Almighty is not very reliable.
You see his eyes actually go kind of hard and cold as you say that.
The child
and
is suffering.
and he says, "Quite the contrary, sir. The Almighty is the supreme deity. He is the most reliable.
And
So sorry.
Tia looks at you.
I
Oh,
was
sorry.
gonna
You go ahead, Finny. Finny, you go
I'm
ahead.
so sorry, Priest Everett. We aren't from around here, so we aren't familiar with the Almighty God, is it? Just God?
Yes.
Okay. And so we are not familiar with the customs.
He sighs, softening just a bit, but he's still like he's not actively angry, but he's still very much looking down his nose at all of you. Yeah, sure, you can bring in the divine sense. Let's see.
60 feet radius.
Celestial fiend or undead. I love that it names Strahd.
Yeah.
Nothing. You got nothing. He says, well, if you wish to make a donation, then I will offer up my prayers to the Almighty on behalf of your sickly child. And if he deems your child worthy, then he will inspire a miracle and your child will recover. As High Priest of this order, I am very close to the Almighty, and so my prayers do not come cheap.
Okay, I am going to I would like to cast Detect Thoughts.
Sure.
And I'm going to use a secret.
A
A
secret?
secret? Wait, this isn't Eve of Ruin. Wait a minute.
I don't.
Oh, wait, this is some other secret stuff.
Yes.
Oh god.
Oh, what?
Oh no. I'll never tell.
I should take myself a long rest.
Wait, what is this?
Okay, so this is a secret of voice and gesture. When I cast a spell with this secret that has verbal and somatic components, I can cast it with only the verbal or the somatic component. The spell uses only verbal, goes to somatic. If the spell uses somatic, I can release it with verbal. So I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna do the somatic. I'm holding my staff. It's disguised, of course.
Yep.
And I'm going to do a somatic behind my back.
Okay.
And I cast Detect Thoughts.
Thea's surface thought is like, I am one step away of pulling out my sword and smiting this guy.
It's just the. Is it? Who are you? I guess you're just targeting Ebert with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's thinking about how much money he can get out of you right now.
Okay. And I'm gonna say, what particular does, my house is we specialize in alchemy and the kind of animus. Does this Almighty, does he have a particular domain, or no? Is it all domains? Is he truly omnipotent?
He says, he is indeed truly omnipotent. His domain is over all.
And what's he thinking?
he's thinking this is the line. This is the practiced, rehearsed message.
All right. I would like to probe deeper.
Okay. When you probe deeper, he makes a saving throw.
Yes, he makes a
Right.
wisdom saving throw. And either way, he knows that I'm probing into his mind.
Well, he
This
failed the
is 21.
save. Yeah, but he knows. So as you kind of push in a little bit, you see his eyes kind of go a little wide with surprise.
All right, so I immediately, because if he failed, I immediately gain insight into his reasoning, his emotional state, and something that looms large in his mind, such as something he worries over, loves, or hates.
Yeah, so he was initially like what's the adjective I'm looking for here? I guess he was a little like disinterested and greedy. Like he really doesn't care that like you have a sick child. He just wants to know how much money he could get out of you. But followed immediately by a little bit of surprise that you're, using magic on him.
He figured out? Okay.
As part of the spell, whether they succeed, whether even if they fail the save, they know I'm probing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I forgot. It's been a while.
Its reasoning is greed. It's greed. And something that looms large is being found out.
Ooh.
I think that's probably about all I'll give.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely, yeah.
But so you get that sort of rush of knowledge, if you will, and he kind of takes a half step back, and he says, "You heretic, you blasphemer! How dare you use that in this temple?" And you see this priest look up sharply.
Yeah.
And
Uh-oh.
yeah, there's clearly there's a moment here of very high tension. I will see how each of you would like to react to his exclamation.
Who wants to go first?
Can
I think,
Underfoot start praying just randomly to
Ooh, that's a good idea.
just start praying on the ground?
Sure. Yeah. Who are you praying to?
Just
Or just like generally praying?
just generally praying. Oh Lord, I would like to get better, and just kind of going on and randomly a little bit about getting better, and like start. How do I want to phrase this? I guess like start kind of flailing around, kind of like
Yeah, kind of like,
Frustrating.
like when
convulsing.
someone
Escalation.
yeah.
like when someone has like a really high temperature, they might have a seizure or something. So
Mhm,
like flapping
mhm, mhm.
around a little bit. But like I'm casting minor illusion,
Okay.
and like I just want like to make a beam of light kind of shoot down on me as I'm
Oh.
doing this,
I like it.
and like Underfoot will stop flailing around and like slowly stand up, like I'm better.
Oh. Oh.
The two priests are actually now looking like even angrier. But you hear
What?
you hear whispers, because this is a cathedral and sound carries pretty well in here. You hear whispers from the people in the pew, and they're like, and you hear folks saying, "It's a miracle, a miracle, it's a miracle."
What will you do now, Ebert?
Charlatan.
You see his eyes just flash with anger as he looks back and forth between the two of you, and but he looks over your shoulders out at the congregation, and then he in a whisper he says, "How dare you do that here? You'll ruin everything." And then he takes a step and he raises his hands out to the congregation, and he says, in a much different voice, he says, "You all have witnessed it here today. The Almighty has performed a miracle in saving this young child." And you see all the congregants like standing to their feet, and you hear them saying like, "Oh, the Almighty be praised, be praised." And Ebert, under his breath, just looks to all of you and says, "I think it would be best if you left."
I think
Not
it would
bef-
be best if you speak the truth.
Can I like run up to him and like, are his hands still out?
Stab him.
No, he's kind of lowered his hands at this point.
I'll just like raise my hands like it's a miracle. High priest.
Oh, this is totally mocking him.
Yeah, and Ebert kind of tries to roll with it a little bit. He's like, he says, it is indeed a miracle from the Almighty.
Praise him.
He turns to the as he kind of sees that you all aren't getting ready to leave. He turns to the congregation and says, he says, "All of you who have witnessed this miracle today, go and tell the others what you have seen. Go spread the truth of the Almighty." And they all kind of like look at each other, and then they all start hurrying out towards the door.
I would like to cast. How far away are they from me? Oh, they're so far away. Never mind. Never mind.
Would I have time to cast a spell while all this going on?
Sure, yeah. I mean, it takes a moment for them to kind of get out of their pews and on the way down the aisle.
I'm gonna cast Detect Good and Evil. Which lets me sense what he is, if he is not any of them: aberration, celestial, elemental, fae, fiend, undead, which is how we found out about the princess.
Yeah, actually, you get no registers.
Wait, doesn't Gino register?
Yes.
I mean, yes, our party does register as normal, but you don't get anything off of these guys.
Well, Underfoot, I think you just saved this charlatan's life.
How about
So-
you tell us what we? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yes, Taya's gonna go up there with a big hand upon this man's shoulder and wait for what Gino will say.
Why don't you tell us what we were about to air quotes ruin?
Actually, I did just check how far away I am from most of these people.
Yeah.
I can get most of them. I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions.
Ooh.
Can I hug Ebert? Ebert?
Oh, most of the people, I don't think I can get everybody. Or maybe if I moved.
Yeah, you could move.
I'm gonna
Movement?
move.
In my
Oh
TCRPG?
my god, what is this?
Whoa. In a dungeon.
I think I can get everybody but this one person. So if I move up to like this,
Yeah.
Thing?
I'll give you everybody but this one guy.
okay, but that one guy, he's gonna run around ecstatic. But I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions on then
Everybody else is just like, oh yeah, well, that's normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well,
like
Dave,
almost
that
like
normally-
like someone yelling cut on a set in a movie. They all just like go from running to just like walking normal pace, and then they all just kind of like look at each other. They all just kind of like turn, look around a bit, shrug, and then just like keep slowly walking out towards the door.
Nice. Good one.
But yes, the one guy does go sprinting out, and you hear him yelling about a miracle as he leaves the door. But the other
Oh
folks
my
are just
God.
kind of, like, quietly murmuring and
Oh my
moving
God.
his way out. Moving
Poor
their
guy,
way out.
everybody gotta think that he's mad.
Why do we keep doing this?
I turn and glare at Ebert. But I also want to see if Ebert and the asshole at the scroll have also become less hostile towards us.
They do appear to have. I mean, they're angry, but they're not like openly hostile. Underfoot, yes. If you want to try to hug Ebert, you can. He's just gonna like try and like push you away, like just kind of bat at you like uncomfortably.
Go away,
oh,
Ty.
no,
Go away.
stop, no, oh, yeah. And then Gino, I think you were saying something to him.
Yeah. I said, why don't you tell us what we were about to, quote unquote, ruin?
I'm gonna cast Zone of Truth.
The eve of ruin.
Ooh.
Oh, name for one.
Oh, it's been so long since I cast this spell.
I also
What?
choose to fail it.
What a spell. Charisma save.
21.
I forgot it's a charisma, not a wisdom save. 1d20 plus.
I will catch this guy, and this guy. The party can lie.
Oh, okay.
He moved.
Yeah, he's kind of walking over towards y'all as well.
Yeah, it's 60 feet radius, so we're good.
Oh, whoa.
I will tell him, speak truth, or I will know.
Yeah, do they know that you cast it? I can't remember.
I mean,
Affected
it does
creature
have
is
all the-
aware of the spell. Yeah.
Yeah, they do all see the somatic and verbal components and all of that.
And then like the aura of truthfulness that is now radiating. Ebert kind of glares at you, Gino, in your disguise and says, I see that you all know enough magic to know that what we do here is not exclusive, but we have brought peace to these people through faith. And we work very hard to keep that balance. And who are you to come here and upset it?
What's outside? The desperation and desolation, that's balance to you? I've been in your mind. I know that's not what motivates you.
He says, it's balance and order of a sort.
You lied to these people. And you would turn away those in need. For what?
I'm healed.
I believe the trickery is
He
over.
says, he says, we turn no one away. We just charge for our services.
Your service of doing fuck all.
He says, that is not entirely true. We also have magic, and we use it to perform our miracles.
Who gives you the right to decide who gets healed or not?
Who do you heal then?
Wait, what'd you say, Underfoot?
Who do you heal?
Are you asking him who he heals?
Yeah. Like just like in general. Like who do
Yeah.
they heal then?
Yeah, he says, anyone who's willing to make a donation to the Almighty.
So like if someone gave a copper, you would heal them?
He nods. He says, depending on the severity of their affliction, yes.
Is he lying?
You know, he's not, because he's in the zone of truth.
I
He's not on
suppose
the
at the end
full
of the day,
truth.
it is like,
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
no, I'm just saying, I suppose that at the end of the day, just like any other organization of healers, they pay for a price. Although, it's just called a donation, I suppose. Inherently false.
Yes, they're charlatans.
Wait, who do you guys worship?
Yeah, who's really pulling the strings here? Is there even someone high above here?
He just kind of looks at the ground, doesn't answer.
I'm gonna probe into his mind.
Oh.
Well, you can't do that. Tir's gotta just squeeze on his shoulder and like go like answer, basically hurt him a little bit and interrogate him.
A two-prong approach.
Can I probe his mind also by giving him a headbutt?
Yeah, his thoughts are just ow.
Yeah. My kneecap.
Which means it would be an unarmed attack ish, because I do want to hurt him.
I mean, yeah, if you want to initiate violence, you can.
No, you know, because he's not answering. Tir's just squeezing his shoulder really hard. Go like answer now. If you don't count that as an unarmed attack, I'm totally okay with it.
But
No,
if
I
it
won't
is,
count
I am
that as an
happy to
unarmed
hurt him.
attack. Yeah, I won't count that as an unarmed attack. But if Underfoot does want to headbutt him, you can make it unarmed.
If it's gonna like count as violence, then no, I don't want to.
It would
I don't wanna-
certainly yes.
I've already started. I'm sorry. Oh my god, this guy pisses Ateo off so much.
Yeah, no, with just squeezing his shoulder, I'm not. He won't take the damage or anything.
All right.
But as you probe his mind, Gino, you see this flash of trying to think, because like if you would be able to see I guess you would be able to see an image if he's kind of thinking of.
Yeah, we did roll that. That's how I found out about Nalros.
Yeah, that's right. You see him have this like memory of himself and several other priests in these very ornate robes, standing around this large oak table, just covered in scrolls and books. And sitting in the middle of it looks like almost like a candelabra or something like that, very ornate. And sitting in it are 5 shards of onyx, and it's sitting in the middle of this table.
5?
Wait,
On
that's
the
just out in the
chandelier?
open?
No, this is what Gino is seeing. Ebert is thinking of when asked where their power comes from.
Yeah, I think with all of this together and with the people, Gino's not really used to seeing people so downtrodden. He has led a very hermetic lifestyle, and in seeing the sheer desperation of the desolation of the people outside, he uncharacteristically walks up and grabs Ebert by the collar. He says, "You madman! You for what? Do you have any idea what you're messing with?"
He at this point starts to get scared.
What's he doing?
He's kind of realizing that he's out of his depth. He kind of tries to take like a half step back, but Atea's got his hand on his shoulder, so he can't really. He just starts to kind of like stammer and whimper a bit, and you see these 2 guys kind of take like half steps back as well.
I will yell for them to stay where they are.
They stop moving, and Ebert says, "This wasn't my idea. I just went along with it, okay?"
Gino, what's happening?
Gino doesn't release his collar, and he says, "They're using shards. 5 of them."
Ooh.
Ooh. Wait a minute! I'll shake it! But so you're not a cleric at all?
Wait.
He kind
Are
of.
you a cleric of Onyx?
He kind of looks over his shoulder at you, Atea, and then down at you, Underfoot, with kind of a look of confusion on his face, and he says, no.
Whose idea was it?
He it clearly looks like he doesn't want to answer.
Well, tell you what, we're gonna take over the business of the church now.
What? We are? No,
Wow.
wait.
Yeah. We'll teach you how to actually heal with some runes, and then you collect donations, and then we take your donations, and we'll give you like a cut.
What?
What?
I believe we can discuss genuine business for another time. And in the meantime,
We're gonna call it the Church of Anek.
Ebert, as you mentioned that, Ebert kind of like looks a little confused again. He says, Anek, what does that old mage have anything to do with this?
You idiot!
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, not at Underfoot, at Everett. I'm sorry. It's like, look at him and go, you idiot! I'm sorry, Underfoot.
goodness. Goodness me.
We are take us to the shots. We are confiscating them now.
He says,
It's actually for your own safety, believe it or not.
Yeah, because like if you leave him in too long, he might like go boom.
Or worse, expelled.
he says,
Sorry.
no,
I've
sorry.
seen some crazy stuff happen with those things.
He says, can't take you to them. Says that
Why not?
they would never let you in.
Who's they?
The palace guard.
It's in the palace.
He looks a little like oops, I shouldn't have said that kind of look.
Listen,
Wait.
Ebert. Allow me to share upon you a very universal truth regarding the shards, or at least what we have found of them. It is a truth that there is a great darkness, regardless of what you believe, that is actively hunting for those shards and using it to empower themselves. And I am talking of fiends, I am talking of aberrations, even the Fae are after these shards. And now that you have ousted the Faerunian gods from this city of Halep, there is no more prime deity giving genuine miracles to protect Halep. And thus it is only sooner or later that you and everyone here will be raided and killed by the forces of darkness, and you will have no deity of genuine strength to protect you. So it would be in your best interest to lead us to the shards.
He roll a persuasion check for me.
Shit. Fuck.
Wait,
I'm so
You can
sorry.
you can give him guidance.
Yeah.
if the shards
Can
are
I-
in the
can I-
palace, how do you use them in the church?
Oh!
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Whoa.
Nice. With that 22, Ebert, like you can see, as all of you are just like laying on these accusations and underfoot as you sort of are dropping like truth bomb after truth bomb, truth bomb after truth bomb on him. You can see he's cracking under the pressure, and he says that this wasn't my idea. It wasn't my idea. And he he's losing his composure at this point. And he says, he starts to say, well, if you must know, and then the other two guys over here, like almost in unison, are like, Ebert, don't. And
Much
Ebert,
more-
say it
Go
again.
ahead. No. I just want to intimidate them. I hate them so much. Go ahead, DM.
And Ebert like just barely like it kind of like just stops mid sentence, and is clearly trying to resist saying anything further.
I will look at Ebert and look at the other two and say, if you do not reveal the truth, you have much more to fear than whoever holds the shard. You do realize we are here right now.
and I will judge you. Now is your own chance at atonement, or you will die by my sword.
They look you up and down and don't see a sword.
Shit, he looks at his own sword and goes like, shit. Never mind. If I draw that sword, blood will be spilled, so you better count yourself lucky that you don't see a sword right now.
Damn.
Evert, they both do kind of take like another half step back from you. And Evert says, it was all High Justice Shaw's idea. He has them. He showed them to us. He brought them before us. He keeps them in the High Palace. I can't get you to them, but that's where they are. And he just kind of like falls to his knees and just kind of like falls, like sits on the little half step here, and just kind of like starts sobbing. His composure completely broken at this point.
Wait, how do you guys use them? Underfoot like looks to the other guys.
He actually goes up and pats Ebert, like consoling him.
The other two priests just sort of glare at you angrily underfoot, and they don't appear willing to answer.
Do you want to trade knowledge for knowledge?
The younger one actually, his expression softens just a bit, and he says, "What knowledge do you offer?"
An actual way to heal people with them.
They glance at each other, but then his resolve kind of comes back, and he again appears unwilling to answer.
Do you guys like need an example?
Can I make an inside check why they refuse?
Sure, yeah.
16.
16. I mean, they're trying to hold on to whatever scrap of secrets that they can. Like,
Great secret.
yeah, like the gig is up, if you will, but they're trying to hold on to what remnants they can. Because they know that the gig is up for you all, but like as in you all know what is going on, but that doesn't necessarily mean that
Always
they're
lost for
gonna
them.
they're right, yeah, exactly.
So they don't seem penitent.
Them, no.
I'm gonna draw my sword.
Is there like a way I could draw like the healing rune, but like disguise it so they don't know what specific rune I'm using?
I think the only thing you'd be able to do is just draw it. I think it would be, you wouldn't know whether or not they would know what it is.
Okay, oh, that's fair.
I mean, I guess you could cast minor illusion over it while you're drawing it.
Right.
Oh,
Before Atea draws what's the sword's name again? Oh shucks.
Conan.
Yeah.
My mood blade.
Yep.
Yeah, the moon. Ancient weapon of the elves. Uthrak will put a shoulder on Atea, and then he will say, "These are terrible people, but they are merely petty crooks. They lie for money. It does not beget the blade of our people to spill their blood. They are of internal politics, human politics, petty thievery. That blade is meant to slay genuine evil.
That is evil.
Also, they
Take-
said they were kind of like, almost sounds like they're coerced into doing this.
They're what? Chorus?
Force.
Their chorus voice? Force?
Yeah,
Oh,
Coerced.
you mean to say
Coerced.
their mind
Coerced.
control?
Coerced. Yeah, they were.
Coercion.
Coerced. Okay.
I gave them a choice to repent. They refused to speak the truth.
So
That
like,
proves the wicked hard.
if you order, like, let's you're a general, right? You like order a soldier to like to shoot an arrow, and the arrow hits a enemy general. Do you blame the arrow?
No, I'm playing out the archer.
You don't blame the general? The one who gave the order?
It depends. Is it for righteous cause? They know that what they are doing is wrong, yet they refuse.
Right, but like maybe they have to do this stuff, or they'll like get a spanking or something. I don't know.
We are here now. They had a chance to repent. They refuse.
Maybe they're the person that's a bigger stick.
Tell me now, all of you, are any of your families being endangered by your involvement with this Shar individual?
They both kind of look at each other, and as Atea draws the mood blade, this one kind of puts his hand up, and then as you ask about family, he says, I have no family.
Wrong answer.
Very wrong answer.
Yes.
You are not fit to be a charlatan at all, might I say.
Yeah, you need to learn how to lie better.
Yeah.
Guys!
You're in a truth you can't lie right now.
You're going to die for that.
Yeah. This one looks at your sword, Atea, and he says, he kind of juts his chin out at you, and he says, I know your type. You wouldn't spill blood in a holy place such as this.
This is not a holy place.
Also, he
You
likes
know it.
men.
Yeah.
What?
When he says that, Gino just bellows laughing.
This is not holy ground. You think
Do you
one as
truly
myself
believe
would
that
not
your
know?
God is real?
Yeah, you don't have enough holes here.
Roll a group persuasion check, everybody with advantage.
We all get advantage?
Yeah, just all of the unhinged comments.
Oh my god, I'm back to back. I'm on this.
Fady, I'm so sorry that we are rolling this.
I didn't even say anything, but I'll do it.
Matt put like the right enemy here to enrage all of us.
Got advantage the whole thing.
Yeah, well, you just need to hit
1 and enter.
two.
Oh.
We have two
Jeez.
nat 20s.
Yeah, as Gino laughs, you declare it not being holy ground. Faney just turns and gives him the stink eye. Underfoot makes a quip about there not being enough holes in the ground. He finally blanches, and you can see he realizes he is holding out against the wrong crew here. And his eyes kind of finally go wide in fear. Meanwhile, Ebert's just like sobbing on the ground.
Would
Oh.
you like to try again?
It is
He
your choice, wielder of the Moonblade. You are, after all, its swordsman.
It's my choice. So, which guy is the one caving? This one or this younger one?
So the younger one had kind of already caved when he said he didn't have any family.
Oh, right.
This one finally caved when after he said that he tried to call your bluff saying you wouldn't spill blood on holy ground, and then all of them called his bluff on it actually being holy ground, all of you all. And he realized that he is arguing against the wrong crowd.
Well, you have a choice now.
Yeah, and as you say that, and Fanny says, "Would you like to try again?" He says, Yes. I am."
Go ahead.
He's clearly trying to say that he's like, I am, and he looks around at the zone of truth, and his eyes go kind of wide.
Can I tell? Is he do any of them seem to be charmed?
That was a good question.
Make an. I'm trying to decide between insight and arcana. I'll let you choose insight or arcana.
You want to see my bonus to
Oh,
insight?
God.
11.
Oh, no.
I bet it's 11.
Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness.
Knew it.
No, none of the three of them appear to be charmed. But with that insight check, I will give you that he's clearly trying to say something. He was trying to say something and then realized that he couldn't because of the zone of truth.
Oh, he wants to lie?
Call. They have made their plea.
So something obviously matters more to you than doing what's right. What has this hold on you? I'm asking him.
Yeah, what has you by the short and curlies?
Yeah, what's got you by the balls?
He just kind of glares at you.
Oh, he doesn't like you, Fanny.
Sure
No.
doesn't.
And he then glances at Atea and says, "Fine. I'm in it for the money."
Can I kill them now?
Gino puts his hands up and says, "I won't stop you." Save Everett though. We can use him. He can make amends, but that one I think needs to die.
Kneel down.
His eyes go wide, and you see this guy just like faint. He just faints.
Okay.
Aha! See, we killed your minion with our mind.
I'll ask him to kneel.
Is his name Neil?
His eyes go wide, and he just looks at you in complete fear, and he just says, you wouldn't.
Any last words?
You gotta think carefully now. Because, like, they gotta be memorable.
He says,
Other guys, we're just gonna, like, think of you as unnamed NPC number 5.
Goodness. Oh my god.
His eyes just go wide, and he's like, he says, "I'm innocent. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm innocent."
God,
They all
always
say
pick the
that.
worst lines.
Yeah, I'm going to behead him.
Sorry, Mav.
I want you to make an insight check as you swing the sword, Atea.
Okay. 21.
With the 21. And then make your attack roll, please.
All right. Wait, what do I tell? Oh, right, Moonblade. 23 for 21.
As you swing the sword, you realize that he was saying, "I'm innocent. I didn't do anything wrong," and he's standing in a zone of truth. He actually believed that he hadn't done anything wrong.
Yeah,
Oh.
I know that. I will decapitate him, and Adea will sigh and say, "They all believe that they did nothing wrong, and that is the true evil." Clean it
Yeah.
up, guys. She said.
You for lack of a better pun, execute your justice
Yes.
upon unnamed NPC number 5.
Oh no!
This is terrible.
I'm sorry.
my
Unnamed NPC
God.
number 5. I wish you have repented.
NPC number 5.
Number 5.
You hear Ebert just let out like a whimpering scream. Like it's barely a scream. As he just like curls up into the fetal position, just like sobbing even worse. He is terrified now.
Gino drags one of these chairs over and sits on it backwards. And he says, "Okay, so gang, do we... Clearly these people need something to believe in, right? Do we replace them? So what are our options? Do we replace them with another god? I'm not gonna... Honest, as much as I would like to replace them with Mystra, don't know that that's the right call here."
Oh, totally Tiamat. Or Bahamut.
What?
Who did
What?
they serve before?
Capital G God, whoever that is.
Before that?
Oh no, this is
Greed.
before that.
No,
Ready?
the
Greed.
people, the townspeople.
Who did?
Oh
Yeah,
right.
who did everyone serve before?
Wait, we knew that.
As far as we know, and he's
Bahamut.
yelling this from over the window.
Wait, where are you?
As far as we know, he's by
Oh.
the window. He's looking out the window. He missed the execution. As far as we know, they were serving some Faerunian gods. We don't know exactly who. We know that Torn is the prime god of Quinn.
Torm. Not Torn. Torm. The M.
Okay, my notes have been propped up. But yes, we know not exactly the exact one, but
Right.
it was of the proper pantheon.
I do know. It was Torm. I remember something about Torm. But which god they serve, it is their choice. It's not for us to decide.
I meant, like,
Right?
this cathedral, like these priests, who did they serve before this god?
Can we look for iconography that may have been removed to see who, which, because this cathedral must have been dedicated to some god before.
I don't know, the statues look kinda telling.
These are just the standard incarnate assets.
Yes, that's very true. No, you make some either, well, first you can make some investigation checks to see what you can see about like replaced iconography and that sort of stuff.
Holy
31,
crud.
yeah.
Alright, I'm not gonna
Four
try. Gino,
crits.
you do this.
Gino, having completely absorbed the Bible last session through legend lore.
It was a capital A, capital G, Almighty God.
With that investigation check, what you notice is that most of most of the statues all around that depict this angelic humanoid figure have all been created in the last probably 20 years. But with that 31, what you notice is that this chapel, this interior chapel, is much older and actually contains statues of your more typical Faerunian your good gods. And Lathander is in the center of those.
Thunder. What he?
Is there a statue
Try
from
and
Mystra?
get you to win.
I don't. Would there be a Mystra statue here? I don't actually think there. I don't think there would be a Mystra statue here.
Right. Well, I mean, there wasn't.
But there is now.
I'm gonna flash recall. Okay, apparently that's gone. All my counters got messed up with this subclass change. What I'll figure it out later. And I will swap in fabricate, and I'm gonna cast fabricate, and shape the stone into a statue of Mystra, and I'll add in pieces of gold from the Abracadabras. To create a statue of Mystra.
Nice. Now a statue of Mystra has been added.
Perfect.
Sounds like an achievement.
Statue of Mystra now added. Yeah, it's like an achievement pot. What the hell is that? Everyone liked that. And then I'm going to. Okay, so I'll say that I've. Where have I gone? Oh,
I need
Mr. will remember this.
I need the Steam achievement achievement unlocked soundboard.
Wait, is there
This
sound for that?
Yeah, there is one. Steam achievement sound. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so what you're able to gather with that insanely good investigation check is that it's been quite some time that they've been worshiping the Almighty here. But this was I love it.
That's wonderful. That's amazing.
Oh goodness. Where do you even get that? How did you get that so fast?
I have my ways, but it's literally I just put achievement,
Like banner.
achievement generator meme. There's a bunch of
Nice.
meme makers online.
Yeah.
Already.
Oh yeah.
What were you saying, Mav?
Oh, you just sorry, kind of getting us back on track. It's been quite some time since the Greater Pantheon was kind of removed from pride of place in this temple, and everything was replaced with these sort of generic humanoid, angelic, humanoid with wings, angel type figure to represent the Almighty. So it's been quite some time that they've been at this racket. if you will.
Okay. What's in this room?
It's like a little office, a little
nothing
study.
special?
Yeah, like a little study.
Hey, gang, I think we need to talk about the game plan here.
Right.
Because this is
Um,
not going to go unnoticed.
Yeah, there
Oh,
is
you
this
mean-
dead body in the middle of the floor in the temple in like the middle of the day right now.
Huh. Yeah. One moment. I'm gonna go over here.
The doors
and-
are closed, by the way.
Okay. Is there a lock? Is there like a bar lock?
Yeah, you could bar the doors.
Yeah, I'm gonna bar the doors.
This is a coffin right here, right?
As soon as you, yeah, like a sarcophagus, yes. As soon as you, drop the bar into place, you hear knocking on the other side of the door, and you hear the priest like, "Hey, what's going on in there? What's going on in there?"
The Almighty is sacred revelation has occurred. Church is now closed for renovation. Goodbye.
You just hear like confusion and shouting.
Can Underfoot start dragging like the bodies, like the dead bodies, to that sarcophagus?
Sure.
What if it's occupied already?
I mean, they should be big enough for more, right?
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a very good point.
Yeah, there's just the one. He's a corpse now. This guy's still just passed out. And Ebert is still having a mental breakdown.
I feel so sorry for them. I'm so sorry, guys. But then I'm also like, I'm not sorry at all. These people are evil.
Question: are there like robes for a small creature, like at a glance anywhere?
No. What you one thing you would have noticed walking throughout the city, and even here in the temple, is that mostly humans, and in fact, all the priests have been human,
Boo!
except for Rachel Rainey.
I'm very tempted to resurrect this dead man.
Ooh.
Why?
So that we don't have literal blood on our hands the minute we walk into a.
But it's justified.
Actually, how funny was? I'm sorry, this is really dark for me. Like, so he was executed, right? And if he's brought back, then he's had his punishment, so he's like cleared of sins, right?
I think that's how it works.
Could we also, show him we mean business if we're willing to cut off his head in a church and then resurrect it?
That's
I don't
dark.
know.
That's so dark.
Or
Also-
we could say, "Behold, this man has has
It was another miracle.
yeah. Behold, this man has accidentally cut off his own head.
I
A
hate
shame.
when that happens.
He accidentally sliced his own head off.
Hey guys, we just executed him for lying and pretending to be a priest. If we do that the same, that's kind of hypocritical.
But what if we dedicate it to Faney's god, and we make this
Yeah.
church in Faney's god's name?
We don't need to dedicate this church to anybody. This
That's
is their
right.
choice.
I should tell you my plan, or what I was thinking, is that I'm going to place a gesh on Everett that he has to basically perform. He's basically going to give lectures on all the pantheons so people can make a fully informed decision on who to worship, if at all.
Is that our priority? We have someone who runs this ring of deceit powered by 5 shards of Anik, and we know that is the father of the Baroness of Quinn.
I just don't want. I'm thinking we don't want to make too many waves. I mean, we did just execute a man, and he motions over to the now bleeding corpse. The blood probably pooling in the body. I don't know. I guess if we want to do that, we should probably head over post haste.
Yes, that was
Okay.
kind of my point.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. I think we're on the same page now.
And
All right. I
we cut
barred
off the
doors.
head.
Yeah.
We cut off the head of the snake, and we let truth be known, and people can make their own choices. Then we can inform them of the other gods, and they can choose. But nothing we do will last if we allow this charlatan to continue this deceit. Also, we kind of do need the shards of Anik.
Yes, very good point. And our disguises will last the remainder of 8 hours, so we don't have to worry about notoriety. Yeah.
Yeah. So, right, we've been disguised. We have a choice. We either leave the body to be found, we hide the body and clean it up, or we hide the deed and resurrect him.
I don't think he should be resurrected.
Certainly not now.
I believe
And-
Sir Underfoot here would make quick work of hiding this corpse. He has, I am sure, great expertise in hiding things.
If time is not of the essence, then we can bury him and give him a proper send-off, but time is of the essence. So we'll do that later.
Doesn't resurrection have a time limit?
200 years.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Raised Dead is 10 days.
Wait, you want to resurrect him, not just raise dead him?
Oh, I thought like raised dead. Yeah, that.
Yeah, Raised Dead is 10 days.
Yeah.
Either of those.
And it
Sorry, I forgot I'm speaking to a level 20 cleric.
That's I think Raised Dead is more fitting because it gives him a level of exhaustion when he
Guys, I
True.
executed him for being evil. Why should we resurrect him?
that's a very good point. He would just do the same thing again.
Exactly, because
he was innocent even as he was dying.
Yes, he
Yeah, but,
truly
like-
believed that lying to people and selling fake divine messages and miracles for personal greed is nothing wrong.
So you're saying you don't want to start a church?
Who are you talking to?
You.
What? No, I'm not even religious.
But we could start a church and like we can get some donations and then we can like.
I have. What? No!
No.
I don't want to
okay.
start a church.
I think
I'm not a deity, and I
These
speak
people-
for no deity.
these people need less religion, not more.
Really
Um,
likes the scheme.
We could call
Yeah.
it something else then.
We can start a community of, I
Yeah,
don't know,
it's like
mutual
a-
healing, but not a church. I want nothing to
Oh.
do with.
What is it
Is-
called? A hospital? We can
A
make a
young-
hospital of this place.
a young person's Catholic center.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we got rid of Catholicism.
Not yet, but we're
Oh,
on
you're
our
right.
way.
Yes,
Hey.
let's.
Fanny, please. What does it take to make a church, and what's the point?
We have temples to honor and pray to the gods, and the gods bestow on us their blessings and their powers depending on your relationship to them. Sometimes the gods are fickle, and sometimes the gods are generous and caring. And it seems that in some temples there is fellowship amongst the followers, and then in others they are just merely for the gods and what they desire. A church, though, I'm not so familiar. This is the first church I've been in, I think. I'm not quite sure the purpose of one. It seems
this
to
one
be
is
like a
quite
temple.
clear.
It seems
This
to be
one is
like a
quite
temple.
Yeah.
And this one, it seems that possibly it has been to perform this ruse and to keep people oppressed. My wanting to restore this man is not because he is good or holy. It's solely because we just entered this city and we don't know anybody. And we either have to hide the body or fix the body, or leave the body as a message.
I really want to leave it as a message. But I think hiding it might be smarter, and then we can come back later, and then we can take him to a cemetery and bury him in proper honor.
Yes, that sounds like a plan. Well, not well, decent honor. Not. Well, I guess proper is.
In decency, he doesn't need his corpse defiled and fouling in the street just because he is evil. He still deserves an afterlife, whichever it is. And also, it's the only way so he doesn't get, raised as an undead.
Yes. So. Did I notice? Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, would you like for me to perform a funeral rite so that
Yes,
he can't be made undead, but by a wish?
Yes, that's the idea, but maybe after we, chop off the head of the snake, then we do that. Because it takes a while, and also, digging a grave kind of takes a while.
Speaking of taking a while.
Yes, very good point.
Yes.
Well-
We are here for the shards of neck, and we have decided that we must hide the corpse for now. We can decide what to do with him after, but for now we have two scared people on the ground waiting for us to make a decision. We can keep interrogating them for more. At this point, I don't think they would even struggle at telling us how they harness the power of the shards, or we can go to the palace right now and scout it out, claim it for ourselves.
I feel like we've terrorized these two enough. At least I have.
Yes, I think they are sufficiently traumatized. I just had a thought. Churches have catacombs, so
Do they?
we don't have to go outside to hide the body. We can just put him in the catacombs.
Ah, but she is a tomb, so ceremony.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Should we roll him down the stairs?
Is someone still like pounding on the front door?
No. It after a few more moments of pounding, it went quiet.
Okay, I was just curious.
Alright, it's decided we will move the body, perform a ceremony quickly so that he cannot be resurrected in the next 7 days.
I think ceremony takes an hour. Do we want to take an
Yeah.
hour?
Does ceremony take
Yeah.
an hour?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Unless you use, it takes an hour. That's why I
Unless you use
suggested we
wish.
do it.
Oh, I
We
see. It
do it
says 1 hour.
later.
I missed that. Yeah, JK. We don't have time for that.
Yeah, so we just put him down there, and we come back to do the funeral rites later.
What about the other two?
I think we can put them down there as well. Gagged and hogtied.
Won't they kind of like die?
They kind of like die.
I suppose we're not going to stay away too long.
I mean, now
Yes,
that they know that you mean business, Atea, do you think fear enough is fear enough to
Sway them.
sway them? Yeah, I was like,
I don't
control
know.
them.
It's been so long since I felt fear. I don't remember what fear can do. Since level 10. Let's ask them.
Are they both passed out?
I think
No.
Everett is crying.
Everett's just crying on the floor. He's passed out.
First hysterical, and he is passed out.
So the one that's passed out, unless we have like a way to wake him up. I mean, wait, would pulling the nose hair wake someone up?
Probably.
No? Yes?
No, sir. Would lesser restoration wake him up? No.
That's a spell slot right
Yes.
there.
Maybe
That is
a
a
slap to
spell
the face by a hand that deals as much damage as a warhammer.
Well, you really want to slap someone, do you?
really
With a
want-
warhammer.
Okay, so the equivalent, yeah, that would be like swatting a fly to his head. You're just splashing his head against the ground is what you'd be doing.
No, no, I mean, is there anything else we wish to find out more from these people? Do we wish to use them as a
No.
means to enter the palace? What do we wish to do with them?
Yeah, how do they get to the palace?
Ebert, I understand that you are scared for your life, but I promise you your terror will end soon, and you will keep your life, likely. How and where is the palace? Please point us in the proper direction.
He as you say, possibly for whether or not he'll get to keep his life, he just like starts sobbing harder somehow. But then he's like, it's on the main road, you can't miss it.
I see.
I heard cabbages. I'm so sorry.
You can't miss
My
it.
cabbages.
I see. So it is on the main road. Is there anything particular we need to watch
Wait,
out
isn't
for?
it on the other side of the square?
It's like half a block away. You
Um,
walked right past it on the way into the temple.
How do we gain a God? What is it called?
Access?
Entrance?
Not access or entrance, but those things are important too.
Audience?
Audience. That's the word. Audience with what's his face?
Oh, I
Um,
know how.
Usher.
Shaw. High
Shaw?
Justice Shaw, right?
Shaw.
He's also got a Usher in there.
Asher,
But
Asher Shaw. I know how. We are the heroes who rescued his daughters from the Feywild.
Didn't
Okay. So we can. Ooh, don't say that too loud.
say what?
I was gonna say don't say that too loud because that might
Oh,
give
right.
us away.
Oh, wait. I forgot we're disguised. Okay, we might need another plan.
Well, I mean, we can do that, but maybe don't say it aloud. Hopefully, Ebert is too hysterical to have heard
Yeah,
what you said.
Everett is just groveling on the floor. Yeah, he's
He's not taking any of this in.
Well,
Wait.
we could pretend to be people who are pretending to be us. Let's double the amount of ruses.
So my
What if
name
we
is
just,
Batea
like-
instead of Atea.
What if we like say we're delivering a letter from his daughter to him?
Why are there
Yeah.
5 of us and 2 horses, 3 horses?
Because it's a
needed-
very
it's a
Five
really
important.
letters.
long letter.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
She-
all
she-
holding
she-
one.
She says it contains state secrets and it's only for his eyes only. And because the roads are dangerous, she has hired really strong adventurers to carry this letter.
She gave us 5 letters and she didn't tell us which one is the real one.
Oh right.
Oh, that's actually really clever.
So none of us. Wait, one of us get killed.
Oh, we could say there was like 10 of us and the other 5 were taken down.
Why the need for a couple of us to have been killed? Are we trying to increase the severity of and
Mhm.
impact of these messages?
Yeah.
Okay, guess so.
Well, we could absolutely do that. That is an excellent opening. I don't imagine there is actually any better opening than that. Shall we do so? I mean, we can hide the corpse and these 2 gentlemen. Well, not gentlemen, I apologize. We can hide these 2 men down at the crypts of this church, and we create the letters. Maybe take a rest in the local inn, drop these disguises. That way nobody will know it was we, and we deliver those fake letters to this Asher fellow.
Do you know what I really want to do?
Speak your
I think-
mind.
I think your plan is brilliant. That's. Well, wait. I really just want to kick down their door.
This is also an option, except
But I
you want
don't
to
think
face
that
an
does.
army?
Yeah, I do.
I don't want to attract the guards because some of those guards look mighty nasty.
I am very trigger happy today.
Isn't one rightful execution enough for like an hour? I look over and its sword hand is shaking.
The demon
And a bit
within.
red in his eyes, and he's blinking at you. You guys made the plan.
I think the first thing is to hide this body.
All right, I'll go. He'll like carry all three of them downstairs back and forth a couple times.
Are we putting the alive people down there too?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
them
Maybe
a
we can
while
leave
to
them some
recover.
rations
Oh,
nearby. We don't know how long this operation will take.
True.
All right, I think this is a good place to end the session.
No, I have questions. I have to write them down so I don't forget.
Oh, like, how do we get out? And what about these two guys?
We're gonna put them down in the crypts. And
Yeah.
we're gonna give them some rations. We're gonna lock them up in there so that they can't.
Oh,
see
the front
anything,
priest.
more or
There's
less.
two people in front. Well,
Yeah.
we'll have hidden
Oh,
it.
these guys? Oh shit.
These guys.
We
That
can
hit.
Now
some
we'll just
shit
walk
up.
out and say, everything's fine.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
everything's
sure
fine.
we can find some kind of exit. I mean, we can go to the rooftops and we can recall our mounts, and we can just.
I think we just left
do
them
that.
right outside.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
fair.
did. They're like, yeah, you left them.
Yeah.
right
So
out,
what we
right
can
outside
do
the front door.
is we can have Ebert hide himself in the chapel, lock himself in, because I don't think he wants to see anyone right now. And then there's just gonna be no one to talk to. We can press the blood away, and everyone left. Fine. All the townspeople left. So
Yeah.
Uh,
I think that's kind of all tied up actually.
Yeah, why don't we just walk out and refuse to explain to the other two people?
Yeah. What are they gonna do realistically?
Also,
They're just
they are
priests.
complicit. They
At
should
that
count themselves
moment-
lucky.
You hear a very loud knock at the front door.
Uh-oh.
That
maybe
is where
they're
we'll
coming
end
to
That's
us.
where we're gonna
the
end
session.
Yeah.
Awesome, they're gonna come to us.
The part should be fine.
DM's like they're planning way too much. They're not gonna go to the guy. I need to bring the guy to them.
Exactly.
And a
Man,
part-
Math, what are you doing with these two guys? If I didn't kill them, I would break my oath. Why?
You're welcome.
Oh no, I was like, no, the party doesn't want to kill them, but the oath. I was struggling so hard.
Tell me about your oath. I'm like, why is Atea trying to kill everybody?
It's
Oath of
it's
vengeance.
Oath
the
of
oath of
vengeance.
vengeance. No
Yeah.
mercy to the wicked.
Wait, does
Well,
that mean
I-
Underfoot has to die?
It is like about evil and them, harming the innocent with their lies. They are literally keeping people destitute and promising things. This is a bigger scale than Underfoot's little shenanigans.
Hmm.
There's a reason why Atea tries not to comment and not to look at you when you do stuff.
'Cause I don't
Because
think Underfoot has done anything outright evil. Is the thing.
No,
He's
I
done
don't think so.
petty thievery,
Yeah, that's
but he hasn't hurt anybody.
and then only evil guys. And the oath does say pursue the greater evil. So petty thievery doesn't count.
Purse snatchers. Oath of purse snatching.
Yeah,
Oath of
and
purse
Running
snatching.
through streets, decapitating all the petty thieves.
yeah, that's for the oath of devotion, lawful stupid paladin.
Oath of stupid paladin.
Ugh.
So Underfoot, unfortunately, yes. I mean, we've talked about this. Underfoot is not evil, but what they are doing is quite evil.
Or at least Atea thinks that that Underfoot isn't evil. At least Atea thinks. So.
Atea has never seen Underfoot do something outright Like evil. It's like small and petty, yes, but not evil.
Chaotic neutral. Let's go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But this is definitely evil what they're doing. Like, oh, this is so evil. And then the I did nothing wrong at the end. Oof. That really hammers home how evil they are.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
All right. That's where we're gonna end the session, y'all. Thank you.